Parents of senior football players, cheer, and golf, please report to the Wash High Athletics tent area at this time.
This webcast presentation on the McGuffey Sports Network will begin in 10 minutes. This webcast presentation of the McGuffey Sports Network will begin in 5 minutes. This webcast presentation of the McGuffey Sports Network will begin in 4 minutes. This webcast presentation on the McGuffey Sports Network will begin in 3 minutes. This webcast presentation on the McGuffey Sports Network will begin in 2 minutes. This webcast presentation on the McGuffey Sports Network will begin in 1 minute.
Fans, this reminder, the use of alcoholic beverages inside the Washington High School football stadium is strictly prohibited. Violators will be ejected from the stadium and subject to arrest.
This webcast presentation on the McGuffey Sports Network will begin in 30 seconds.
Located underneath the bleachers. Enjoy all your favorites, including hot dogs, fries, nachos, and some great specials. All proceeds benefit Wash High football. 50-50 tickets are on sale now. Your chance to win the cash comes at the end of the halftime activities when the winning ticket is drawn.
7,
You
6,
gotta play to
5,
win.
4, 3, 2.
This is the Trib Live High School Sports Network, the official streaming partner of the WPIAL, featuring exclusive coverage of all playoffs and championships. Stretching across 10 counties, 2,000 broadcasts a year, live and forever archived. Trib, hssn.triblive.com.
You are listening to the McGuffey Sports Network, the voice of the Highlanders.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wash High Stadium for tonight's presentation of the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by ARH Sports Shop and carried on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. I'm Rusty Pettit alongside Mr. Zach Waters, and upstairs from us running the camera tonight is Kevin Robinson with Isaiah Wings Video, and we are proud to present tonight's presentation of McGuffey High School Football. The regular season wraps up tonight in this showdown of I-70 foes here between two high school rivals, McGuffey and Wash High. And tonight's a big one tonight, a lot on the line tonight. Zach, this is two teams that found themselves in playoff contention. However, they're not in the top two spots, but this number 3 spot could be a big one versus getting number 4 based on how the postseason seedings could go. There's a chance that the winner of this game will get to host a playoff game next week. The loser almost surely will not, and not only have to go on the road, but they would have a much tougher opponent. So tonight's matchup, along with all the other things that are always on the line, when these two teams face off here or at McGuffey, you've got that to add to it.
And I mean, sound pretty good. Okay, I sounded a little bit soft there for a second. But no, these are just two teams that just flat out don't like each other. I mean, the rivalry dates back years. I mean, years. I think first meeting was back in '77. Wash High won that game 15-14. This game tonight has the atmosphere similar to the opening round of the playoffs. I mean, if you want to be somewhat technical, I mean, this could be like a playoff game tonight, only you're not out if you lose. And I mean, yeah, there's definitely a lot at stake. You know, McGuffey coming off of a nice victory last week over South Park at home, 28-6. Highlanders victorious. But this is a Wash High team that they cannot take lightly.
Well, no, absolutely. And the history at this stadium is not good either. They fared better against them at home. But here they've only won 3 times, and one of those wasn't even against Wash High. That was actually in the 1994 playoffs. It was against Bell Vernon on their way to the 94 WPIL title. But that means they've only beat the Prexies in this stadium twice. That doesn't mean it's not close. Last year we were here and that thing went right down the wire, and then a few years before that on that cold, rainy night, that was down the wire in a game that we thought for sure they had in the bag because there wasn't much time left on the clock, but apparently there was enough left for Wash High to come back and win that one. Last year it was the last game of the season as it is tonight, and it was a 3-1-34 victory for the Prexies, and they had an amazing game by the quarterback, Davon Fuser. We'll see again tonight. He threw 4 touchdown passes, including the game winner with 3 seconds to play in that game. They also had a big game from Tayshawn Levy as he carried 18 times for 147 yards. Tonight, this is a Wash High team that is definitely formidable, but they have taken a couple games on the chin this year. They lost their Catholic early in the season in a non-conference matchup in a really tight 1-point loss. It was 35-34. But we were surprised as we were kind of keeping an eye on when McGuffey was having their games the weeks of October 7th and then just 2 weeks ago, or last week rather, the 21st. The losses that they took to both Stowe Rocks and Keystone Oaks were a little bit more lopsided than we envisioned them being, especially the Stowe Rocks one. I think we saw that especially after watching McGuffey play Stowe Rocks so tightly in the 6-0 loss, and then Keystone Oaks being on the last play of the game
her
loss as
sisters
well.
Aubrey and
But
Ashlyn, and Uncle Shane.
as you said,
Addison
you can't take
wants
them
to
lightly.
attend
This team
college
likes to
to
move,
pursue an
spread the ball
education
around. They have
in
a
the
ton of
medical
talent, and a ton
field
of different
in
weapons.
hopes of
So you can't just
making her
focus on one
parents
guy.
and
And this McGuffey defense,
grandparents
I would say,
watching over
out of all
her
the years that
so
I've been
proud.
calling McGuffey High School
Addison
football,
Crawford.
and there have been
Ebony
years
Hull
where I
is the
think we
daughter
thought,
of Albert Johnson
team maybe better.
and the late
After
Francis
watching
Hull.
this team, I think going into the
Ebony
season,
is
we didn't know a lot
escorted
because of
tonight
a
by
lot of
her
guys that graduated.
stepfather,
I would have to
Albert
say at this
Johnson,
point,
and
even though the
boyfriend,
record
Isaiah Hull.
is, although it be
Ebony
good
also
at
participates
6-3,
in dance
3-2
and the
in the
Stars
conference,
program.
this may be the most
Ebony
complete,
Hull.
well-rounded team that we've seen McGuffey have recently.
I mean, and I would have to agree
Jersey
with you. I would
Holsting
have
is the
to
daughter
agree
of
with you
Jennifer
100% on that.
Keenan and Keith
I
Holsting.
think I said it weeks ago.
Jersey
during,
is accompanied
our
tonight by
pregame
her
show.
mother, Jennifer
But this is a very
Keenan.
well-rounded
Upon
team.
graduation,
I mean,
she
they check
plans
all
to
the boxes
attend
and what she
Seton
wants
Hill
in terms of
University
leadership, in terms
for
of athletic
dietetics
ability,
and nutrition,
in terms of awareness.
where she has
I mean, this team has brought it all together. I mean, you're never going to be 100% perfect because that is almost an impossible thing to do.
as she
But
plans for her
you come
future.
close to being perfect, and that is what this team that is coming out onto the field tonight
Sydney
is. They are
Renee
very close to being
Kabuchi
perfect. And
is the daughter
they have
of
to keep
Mark
the same
and
intensity
Stacy
up that they-
Kabuchi.
as they have in weeks
Sydney is
past.
accompanied
If
tonight
they wanna
by
be
her
able to walk out of
parents,
here
Mark
victorious
and Stacy
and get a nice
Kabuchi,
seating
and her
going into
sister
the opening
Nicole
round of play.
Kabuchi.
They
Sydney
got to limit the
also has been
mistakes,
a
and
part
we've
of the
seen the
volleyball and
biggest,
track
other than the
teams
Mount
at
Pleasant
Wash
game,
High.
which was just an all-around
She is also
game
a National
for them
Honor
in
Society
all three
member
phases.
and
The
currently
two losses
holds
they
a
have in conference, it
4.3
really can be traced back to some mistakes. They
Sydney
had
plans to attend
turnovers
college
against Stowe
for
Rocks,
criminal
the late one,
psychology. She would
inside
like
2
to
minutes
thank
when
her
they had
parents and
the
best
second
friend
goal opportunity
Jasmine
to fumble the
for
snap. That one.
believing in her.
Keystone Oaks,
Sydney
they
Kabuchi.
lost, tempers got the best of them at times. There was some unneeded fouls and penalties
Karina
called in that game
Desiree
that
Malone
they could have avoided.
is the
But
daughter
that being
of
said, when they do
Rika
limit the
and the late
mistakes,
Keith Malone.
they've been
Marina
pretty
is
solid.
accompanied tonight
Last
by
week
her
it was an
mother,
on-conference
Rika
game against
Malone.
the AAA team in
Great
South
aunt
Park,
Terry Adams,
but that was a good
sister
example
Keishana
of when this team
Brogdon,
competes on all
Uncle
three
Sean
phases
Vaughn,
and limits
and
their own
cousin
mistakes.
Kaya
How
Vaughn.
they can really not
Marina
just
is
control,
vice
not just
president
win the
of the
game, but really
class of
control the entire tempo. That game
2023
last week,
and
they won
participates in
by a
Future
score of
Teachers
28
of
to 6.
America,
The only points, if
basketball,
I'm not
track,
mistaken, were that kickoff
homecoming
return.
court,
I think that was
prom
it.
court,
Defense
and
didn't
is
look
an
any
honor
defense, and it was
student.
never really
Marina
close. They
plans
were
to
moving the ball
attend Duquesne
consistently.
University
South
for
Park could not
elementary
move the ball
education
at all, regardless
with
of
a
which
dual
quarterback they
major
put
in
in.
special
And then special teams were
education.
also really solid. So
Marina Malone.
they're going to need another performance like that tonight, and maybe even step up from that
Maggie
if they
McCourt
want
is
to,
the
walk
daughter
out
of
Washington
Mike
Stadium.
and Jessica
I mean,
McCourt.
furthermore, I mean, let's
Maggie
take
is
it back
accompanied
to the
tonight by
midway
her
point of the season
parents,
whenever they
Mike
faced
and
Stowe
Jessica
Rocks. I mean,
McCourt.
McGuffey was
Maggie
definitely
has
an
also
underdog coming into
participated
that
in
game,
National Honor
versus
Society
Stowe Rocks.
and softball.
There was a lot at
She
stake
would like
in
to
that
say,
game. I mean, both
quoting,
teams were
"Thank you to my family and
finally starting
friends
to get
for
into a
always
groove.
being there and being
But I
a
mean,
good
the fact
support
that, I mean, we look down
system."
at the scoring,
Maggie
the
McCourt.
only goose egg McGuffey had all year was that Stowe Rocks game. All the way around the board, that was more of a
Matea
defensive
Ball
battle.
is the daughter of Dina
than it was
Anderson
offensive.
and
They had a
Arthur
couple
Ball.
decent drives that stalled when they got
Matea
down
is
inside.
accompanied
Well,
tonight
20
by
down,
Michelle
yeah.
Price,
And I think
Arthur
that
Ball,
definitely hurt
and
McGuffey
Karma Ball.
from an offensive
Matea has
standpoint.
been on the
However,
cheer team the past
from a
2
physical
years
and
and
a
also
defensive
plays
standpoint in that
volleyball.
game, I
She
believe
would
they
like to
played
say,
lights out,
quoting,
100%. They were
she
playing
misses her
furious
Aunt Chrissy and hopes
believe
that
it
she
or
is
not,
watching
playing
her
well within
from
reason.
heaven tonight.
But I mean,
Matea Ball.
that team, which we saw show up throughout the course of the season from that point on, brought that same intensity.
Tirsa Smith
I mean,
is
the
the
sky is the
daughter of
limit.
Crystal
They're gonna have to-
Reed.
yeah, they will.
Tirsa
They
is
will. The intensity's there, and they're going to have to
accompanied
be.
tonight by
They're going
her
to have to be
mother,
disciplined,
Crystal
especially
Reed.
in the defensive secondary.
Tirsa has also
You know,
participated
you know that
in
Wash High
symphonic
can move the
band,
ball through the
rifle,
air. So
chorus,
you're listening
and
to
track
McKean
and
Plumbing and Heating
field.
pregame show on the
Tirsa
McGuffey Sports
Smith.
Network, powered by Eric Sports Shop, and we're carried on the Triple Live High School Sports Network. We'll be back
And
to
Alyssa Strawn
get you
is the
some more
daughter
info
of
here
Ed
before
and
the
Terry
game.
Strawn.
This is the big one.
She's
Last week of the season,
accompanied tonight
Wash
by
High
her
versus McGuffey.
parents,
We'll have the
Ed
option
and
for the
Terry
kickoff at 7
Strawn.
o'clock.
Alyssa plays
Hi
the
everyone,
clarinet
Zach
on the
Waters
Wash High
from the
Marching
McGuffey
and
Sports
Symphonic
Network.
Band.
Whenever your
She
home or
also
business decides to give you a
participates in
headache,
volleyball,
turn to the experts you can trust
Washington
at
County
McKean Plumbing Plumbing and Heating, located at 468 West Chestnut Street in Washington. and is your source for plumbing, heating, electrical, and air conditioning. Whether it's a job for the do-it-yourselfer, a routine service call, or an installation, let the experienced staff assist with your needs. Call them at 724-225-6260 or stop in and visit them Monday through Fridays 8 to 6 and Saturdays 8 to 4. Plumbing, heating, electrical, or air conditioning, answer McKean, PA 9085.
So proud of their achievements.
Dead batteries, flat tires, or simply locked
Congratulations.
out? Call McAdoo's Towing and Crane Services. McAdoo's offers roadside services, including fuel delivery, lockout assistance,
The 15
jump starts, and
Wash High
tire
senior
checks,
football
including
players
24-hour
have been an
towing,
integral
recovery,
part
hauling
of
services for
our
vehicles and loads of
successful
all
football
sizes.
program.
Need crane service?
They are
No
poised
problem.
to lead Wash
McAdoo's is
High to
capable of
another
24-hour
run
crane service
in the
and assistance with the
WPIAL
cranes.
playoffs.
A family-owned
Please
and
give a
operated
warm
company
Wash
since
High welcome
1965.
to
Why
each
call
of
just
these
anyone
young
when you can call a
men
family you can
as
trust?
they and their parents
724
are announced this evening.
7300.
Number
McAdoo's Towing and
18,
Crane Services.
Anthony
Their business is
Atkins.
picking up.
is the
Hunters,
son
it's almost that time of year again.
Atkins
And when
Aaron
gearing
Moore.
up for your next hunt,
Anthony is
visit
accompanied
AR8 Sports
tonight
Shop.
by his
AR8
father,
Sports Shop has
Robert
proudly
Atkins,
served the
and his
tri-state
brother,
area as your
Aaron
local
Moore.
sportsman store for over
Anthony
25
also
years. Locally owned and
participates in
operated, they
baseball,
specialize in
pure
new and
glory,
gently
and is
used
a
shotguns,
member of the
handguns, and
National
rifles.
Honor
Instead of
Society.
waiting in long lines at
After
major big box
graduation,
stores,
Anthony
purchase your
plans
hunting
to
license from
attend
ARH
school
with fast,
to
friendly
become a
service. For more
computer
information, visit their
engineer.
website at
Anthony
arhsportshop.com or visit them at 4174 Route 40 in Claysville, across from Sunset Beach. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 5 and Saturdays noon to 4. ARH Sports Shop, a proud supporter of McGuffey Athletics.
Welcome back here to Wash High Stadium. Tonight's game is the Percy's of Wash High taking on your McGuffey Highlanders. And recap from last week. Last week, Wash High fell into they fell in a little bit of a hole early in that game. Really couldn't climb back out of it against Keystone Oaks. The final score was 35-21. Logan Carlisle, he had one touchdown, and he also threw one to Xavier Willis. That was a 55-yard touchdown. Jack Wells had 10 carries for 85 yards and a touchdown. And that made the game a little closer, but still, once again, they lost by 2 scores. For McGuffey, Phil McEwen last week had a big game. He had that really long touchdown run where he kind of stumbled through the line and kept his balance and ran it for 79 yards for the touchdown. He also threw a couple touchdown passes, both to Ethan Dietrich and Tristan McAdoo. Both were nice plays. But McAdoo one really beautiful pass down the sideline, and then that one to Dietrich. I think that was the one that scored down the middle. That was a nice touch pass too. Donnelly punched one in from 1 yard out. As we said, the defense didn't give up any points in that 28-6 win. The only touchdown that South Park scored was on the kickoff return. So both these teams coming in this week looking for a conference win. They're both lost their last conference game, and both of them have lost their last conference game to the same opponent, Keystone Oaks. So the standings are like this. Stowe Rocks is 6-0 in conference, 6-2 overall. They lost to Steel Valley and Avonworth early in the season in all conference games. They've won ever since. Keystone Oaks is right behind them. They've locked in the number 2 spot. They're 4-1, and then 7-2 overall. McGuffey and Wash High identical in and out of conference. 3-2 in conference, 6-3 overall. To round it out, you've got Brentwood at 2-3, 3-6 in the year, and then the battle tonight of the battle of futility, if you want to call it that, Charleroi versus Waynesburg, both 0-5 in conference. Something's got to give tonight. They play each other. Charleroi does have the one non-conference win. I think that was against Jeanette, if I'm not mistaken. They're 1-7. Waynesburg 0-9 on the year. But one of them is going to get a conference win tonight.
Yeah, something has to give somewhere.
Carlos
at this
is
point,
accompanied this evening by his mother, Crystal Mitchell, and Chris Harper.
I would have to go
Carlos
Charleroi.
has also been a
Yeah,
member
I
of
know you said Waynesburg, Charleroi, Waynesburg.
No, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't have any gut feeling one way or the other. I know they're both not good, and I know Waynesburg's at home, which you would think would be an edge, but it's just, I don't know. When we played both those teams, we played at their stadiums, and we saw a lot of not good football. But one of them's going to get a win tonight.
Number 23,
the other thing I wanted to point out, so last year we talked about David Hughes having a big game for touchdown passes. They've been using him a lot of different ways. He's an amazing athlete. He's committed to play at Rutgers next year, so going to be playing D1 football. He committed back in May to the Scarlet Knights, and they have listed as athlete. He's been kind of like that for Wash High this year too. They have Logan Carlisle playing for McGuffey last year. He's been playing quarterback quite a bit with them, so that adds another element. The fact that they can put him at quarterback, and what we know
Jace Maiden is the son of Jackie
so
Gardner.
that makes that offense
Jace is
even more
accompanied
hard to
tonight by
defend,
his mother,
and
Jackie
could be something to
Gardner.
watch for. It's
Jace has
going to keep
enjoyed
the McGuffey defense on
participating in
the
varsity
I mean, it's
football.
nice because they have a
and
nice
various
mixed bag when it comes to their
7-on-7
offense. As you said,
organizations.
Fuse,
Upon
Carlisle, yeah, one
graduation,
could go
Jace
either
will
way.
continue his
Kind of almost like
employment
a Neil
and
O'Donnell
possibly
and Cordell
attend
Stewart
college.
situation with the Steelers back
Jace
in
Maiden.
the mid-'90s. I mean, Cordell came in as a wide receiver, and he ends up replacing O'Donnell. I mean,
Number
Fuse has amazing
54,
arm and has
Kevin
spectacular
McCracken
athletic ability.
is the
We saw
son of
what Logan
Michelle
Carlisle
Hartzell
was able
and
to
Kevin
accomplish last
McCracken.
season before
Kevin
he
is
transferred
accompanied
and wound
tonight by
up
his mother,
at
Michelle
Wash High.
Hartzell.
And I mean,
Father
just a
Kevin
couple of
McCracken Sr.
well-rounded
and
and very
siblings
talented
Kelvin McCracken,
individuals
Jaden
that are
Galliard,
playing on the field
and
here tonight, but they
Frankie
also have some
Yarbrough.
other offensive
Kevin has
weapons
been a
in the
four-year member
backfield
of varsity
as well as a
football
wide
and
receiver.
plans to further his
I mean, Wash High could
education
really
upon
open things up and give
graduation.
McGuffey a headache early on if
Kevin
it's not identified
McCracken.
by the defense. So, I mean, you got to kind of be aware of your surroundings at all times and see
Number
what personnel's
6,
on the
Brace
field and
Patterson
where,
is the
where
son of
someone's
Renee
positioned,
Patterson.
wherever it may be.
Brace is accompanied tonight by
his
his
senior night tonight, he
grandmother,
actually just made his
Marie
entrance for senior
Cricket
night.
Colbert,
But tonight
sister
they're walking
Maisie
the football players
Patterson,
out now,
mother
and
Renee
he said
Patterson,
he's going to play at Rutgers. He had a couple other offers.
and
from
Tasha
Akron and
Patterson.
Toledo.
Brace has played since 5th grade and would like to thank his family, friends, and
any
coaches
player
for
that's
all they
especially
do for
from the
him
Washington County
and the
area
team.
and also just from the Whipple in
Brace
general. It's fun to watch them
Patterson.
go on the next level, and it's awesome to root for those kids as they go on to try to accomplish some really great
Number
feats. That's big-time
79,
football,
Philip
and
Patterson,
and that's
is the son
pretty
of
impressive.
Terry
It's a
Patterson
good
and the
opportunity,
Lakedale
and
Patterson.
it's a lot of
Phil
fun.
is
And we know
accompanied
Western
tonight by
Pennsylvania has a
his
lot of
mother,
pride
Carrie
in
Patterson,
history in football,
and
not just at the
stepfather,
high school level, but
Neil
kids going
Dorchek.
on to college.
After
and then especially in pros,
graduation, Philip plans on
it's well
working
documented,
as an
and,
apprentice
so
welder.
congrats to him. But
Philip
he's
Patterson.
going to be another test for this Highlander defense, who's been pretty stout. They had, and I don't know if you got info on
Number
this or not. But one injury that we
73,
did
Joel
talk about
Rush
last
is
week
the
a little
son of
bit,
DJ
that
and
affects them on
Jennifer
defense and
Rush.
special teams.
Joel is
To a point
accompanied tonight by his
I
parents,
was trying to
DJ
pick
and
guys out of the
Jennifer
lineup. I
Rush.
didn't see him out there.
Joel is
Doesn't
a
mean he's not
member
out
of the
there.
National Honor
But,
Society and enjoys
yeah, that was
fishing
one
and
guy that they
weightlifting.
missed that came out of that
Upon
Keystone Oaks. It was
graduation,
a late
Joel
injury,
plans to
and
study
I think it was a wrist or
criminal
hand or something.
justice at
It
the
was something,
University of
it was something
Pittsburgh to
of
become
a
a
weird
police
nature that happened to
officer.
him. But yes, it kept
Joel
him
Rush.
out of the game last week, and I as well did not see him during the pregame warm-ups here
Number
before
35,
tonight's
Brendan
game. I
Seibert
wanted to
is
talk
the
about
son of
something
Doug
else
and
since
Samantha
we're kind of
Seibert.
on the subject here,
Brendan
coming
is
down the
accompanied
wire.
tonight by
And
his
this was
parents,
going into
Doug
week
and
9. We were
Samantha,
looking,
and little
you and I
brother
were kind of looking at it here, but
Braxton
the Class
Brandon
2A
is also a
top
member of
5
the Wash High basketball and track
as
teams
picked by
and
the Triple Live High
participates
School
on
Sports
peer
Network.
jury.
And
Upon
it's listed as
graduation,
follows.
Brendan
Steel
plans
Valley
to
is
attend
1, they're
college
8-0 on the
and study
season.
engineering.
Beaver Falls is at 8-1, they're
Brendan
second ranked.
Seibert.
Stowe Rocks is number 3. The week before they were ranked 4th, 6-2 for Stowe
Number
Rocks. Shannon
75,
8-1.
Isaiah
Previously
Walters
ranked
is
5,
the
so they
son
move
of
up on
Aaron
Sarah
and Missy
Catholic,
Walters.
the teams we talked about,
Isaiah is
7-2.
accompanied
The
tonight
week
by his
before in
parents,
week 8 they were
Aaron and
actually
Missy
ranked
Walters.
3rd. I mean,
Isaiah
that's
plans
the
to
top
pursue
5 in
business
Class
after high
2A.
school.
And the top 2
Isaiah Walters.
coming out of the conference.
Number
will have, I believe, a
74,
first-round bye, if I'm not
Wyatt Young is the son of
Yeah, I think
Nicole
there's
Doss and
14
Terry
teams in the
Bell.
bracket. So,
Wyatt
yeah,
is
so there will be
accompanied tonight by
two
his
that don't
mother,
have to play that first
Nicole
weekend.
Doss,
And what
father
a benefit
Terry
that
Bell,
is.
big
Now,
brother
a lot of
Rob
you
Swan,
have different
brother
conversations
Riker
in
Young,
sports,
and
whether
sister
it's good to
Mila
have
Young.
the week off. Is it
Wyatt
not? I'd say in
participates
football,
in track,
it's almost
ski
better to
club,
always have
and
the week off
history
just
club.
because of how
He
physical the
plans to
game
attend
is.
college and
Baseball,
study
totally
art.
different thing. In fact, we saw that this year a lot. All those teams that had some time off, during the postseason baseball this year, especially Major League Baseball, it seemed to have an adverse effect. But in football, I don't think any coach is going to tell you that they'd rather play that week when you have a chance to get guys healed up and get them ready. Yeah, that's a big deal. And we figure Steel Valley, I don't know who they have this season. Steel Valley, they are against they're against Sarah Catholic, so that's not a walk in the park.
No.
So that's a big game because one of those guys, you figure the winner of that game is going to have, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not even sure. If Steel Valley wins, they're going to have a win, for sure. Beaver Falls is ranked behind them.
And his mother,
Beaver Falls is
Karen
also,
Pierce.
that's
Brayden
Beaver,
is
Beaver
also
Falls.
a member
They're
of the
ranked
National
top of
Honor
the
Society
Midwestern
and
Conference
Penn
at
State
6-0 and 8-1 record
4.0
overall.
club.
And their game tonight is against Western Beaver. That's a game that they'll be favored in, although Western Beaver is good. They're a postseason team this year. They sit at third. They're tied for third in that conference with Mohawk. But you figure if those two teams take care of their business, both Beaver Falls and Steel Valley, they will be, and they should be, the 1 and 2 seed and get the week off. And not only Steel Valley has that win against Stillwater. So, but they're getting wrapped up here with senior night tonight. We've got less than 9 minutes to go before it says we'll have the kickoff. So we are going to step aside again, give some more time to our amazing sponsors here at the McGuffey Sports Network. You're listening to the McKean Plumbing and Heating pregame show on the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by Air Raid Sports Shop, and we're carried on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Highlanders Nation, looking for that perfect piece of clothing to showcase your McGuffey spirit? Look no further than Fanatic Impressions at 166 South Main Street in Washington. Fanatic Impressions offers a wide variety of sporting goods, athletic apparel, and school spirit gear. Have an event coming up? Fanatic Impressions offers custom bulk screen printing and promotional product printing to help make your team, event, wedding, or business all the more personal. Open Monday through Saturday. Fanatic Impressions at 166 South Main Street in Washington.
Highlander fans, let's face it, nobody enjoys when their vehicle needs service work. So let the trusted professionals at Route 40 Auto ease your worries. It's quality service and diagnostics with a hometown feel, offering brakes, exhaust, tune-ups, engine repair, transmission repair, suspension repair, and regular maintenance for your vehicle. Maybe it's as simple as an oil change or as pesky as a state and emission test. Call Route 40 Auto at 724-484-7963 or stop in at 150 Route 40 West in West Alexander.
Your home for Highlanders football all season long. You're listening to the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by AR8 Sports Shop.
Looking for beautiful yet gently used items for your home, apartment, or office? Then visit The Back Lot, located at 840 Race Street in Washington. The Back Lot, formerly known as Badillions, has proudly served the Washington County area for over 50 years. They offer a wide variety selection of furniture, appliances, home furnishings, college dorm supplies, antiques, and sporting goods. With their ever-changing selection of amazing finds and great savings, any item purchased can be brought home the same day, saving you more than you ever could imagine. Like them on Facebook or call them at 724-705-7662. The Back Lot. No thrills, just deals. Something for everyone.
Jim Murray's Auto Service, located at 122 East Railroad Street in Washington, offers full auto repair, state inspection, emissions, brakes, alignment, tune-ups, oil changes, whatever ails your car or truck. Jim and his qualified team of mechanics can diagnose your vehicle issues and get you back on the road in no time. At Jim Murray's, you're not a service number. Jim takes the time to discuss your auto repair one-on-one before the work is started. Give Jim a call, 724-222-1350. Jim Murray's, professional service with personal small-town treatment. Looking to earn fast cash for scrap metal and vehicles? Brookman Iron and Metals will pay you top dollar for unwanted scrap metal or junk cars. Since 1931, Brookman Iron and Metals has offered the highest market prices for scrap metal, from iron to brass to vehicles. Looking to recycle? Their local family-owned company will take any recyclable metal off your hands. In addition, you have easy access to their clean location to recycle without a hassle. Don't let recyclable metal materials take up your much-needed space. Use a roll-off container from Brookman Iron and Metals to provide you with a convenient solution for your recycling needs. Brookman Iron and Metals, located at 4 Race Street in Washington, 724-222-4260.
Are you planning a holiday but need some assistance? Might be confusing, but here's a solution. Sky's the Limit Travel. Since 2014, Sky's Limit Travel has been guiding travelers to their vacation destination.
Ladies and gentlemen,
whether it's a family
the
or
Washington
vacation,
School
luxurious
District
or romantic
community
getaway, Sky's Limit Travel is happy to assist. Also specializing in cruises and all-inclusive resorts. Sky's Limit Travel offers destination guides for the perfect vacation getaway. For more information, visit their website at skyslimittravel.net or call them at 724-413-3182. Sky's the Limit Travel. Lose yourself in the Caribbean.
Accidents are unfortunate events and often cause stress and disruption in your daily life. Relax. Let Lombardi Auto Body help you get through this process of getting your vehicle back on the road safely and as quickly as possible. Open since 1984, Lombardi Auto Body is a family-run business that delivers the highest quality repairs with continued customer loyalty. Call Lombardi's first to schedule your free estimate. Lombardi Auto Body, 140 Highland Avenue, Washington, 724-222-3077.
Since 1988, Tri-State Designs has provided customers with the highest quality awards for all occasions. Conveniently located on Main Street in Claysville, Tri-State Designs features a full showroom with many examples of the various awards they offer. Trophies, plaques, ribbons, engravings, or maybe you need a custom order. No problem. Stop in or give them a call at 724-663-5346. Tri-State Designs, a trusted award shop and proud supporter of McGuffey Athletics.
Your home for Highlanders football all season long. You're listening to the McGuffey Sports Network powered by ARH Sports Shop.
Alexis Family Dentistry is a full-service general dental practice offering comprehensive dental health care service in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Dr. Alexis, a McGuffey graduate, is inspired to make patients her priority by working together for your healthier smile. Her goal is to help you relax and address all your questions and concerns. Your individual treatment plan is crafted to fulfill all your dental health needs and to reach your goals for a beautiful and healthy smile. Call Dr. Alexis today at 724-470-9750 to schedule your appointment. Dr. Alexis, a proud Highlander supporter.
Hi, this is Rusty Pettit with Cruise Planners. We're a full-service travel agency, and we can help you plan your next cruise, a vacation to an all-inclusive resort, a destination wedding, a honeymoon, or taking the kids to Disney World. It would be our pleasure to help you and your family plan your dream vacation. Visit our website, www.rocktheboatcruiseandtravel.com, or call me, Rusty Pettit, at 412-770-6511, and let's start planning.
Hi everyone, Zach Waters from the McGuffey Sports Network. Whenever your home or business decides to give you a headache, turn to the experts you can trust at McKean Plumbing and Heating, located at 468 West Chestnut Street in Washington, and is your source for plumbing, heating, electrical, and air conditioning. Whether it's a job for the do-it-yourselfer, a routine service call, or an installation, let the experienced staff assist with your needs. Call them at 724-225-6260 or stop in and visit them Monday through Fridays 8 to 6 and Saturdays 8 to 4. Plumbing, heating, electrical, or air conditioning, answer McKean. PA 9085.
Welcome back to Wash High Stadium. Just had a playing the national anthem by the Prexies marching band, and now they're playing the Wash High alma mater. So we are a couple minutes away here from getting things started between your McGuffey Highlanders and the Prexies of Wash High. Battle for number 3 spot in the Century Conference, and will determine definitely some placement in those seedings when they come out tomorrow afternoon to WL for the playoffs, which will start next Friday night.
Is it tomorrow night?
I believe it's tomorrow afternoon. I think that is when they do the seeding. I think that's what Bob said.
Okay. Guess they have been switching some things up. I know in years past they would always, I think they would meet that Saturday after the season would conclude, and then they would always have the pairings on Monday night. I remember.
Oh, maybe they'll announce it. They'll decide it tomorrow.
Oh, they'll decide tomorrow, yeah, but they'll officially announce them, I believe, on Monday. Yeah, because that was always a big hype. I know whenever I played.
And that's probably what's going to happen. But they will have their meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, and like I said, and that was just such big hype because I mean, how they have watch parties now, we would have listen parties where, I mean, we'd have a radio or a big log sitting around a fire at the house there, and we would just anticipate, like, okay, who are we going to get? We'd have everything marked and X, like, okay, here's who we would like to see, here's who we don't want to see. If we get this team, all right, let's see who this team's going to get. I mean, it was just pure excitement going into the playoffs. It was like opening up a Cracker Jack box. You didn't know what you were going to get when you got to the bottom. But the task at hand tonight is with these two teams, and it's a battle for third and fourth. Winner gets 3, loser gets 4, and more than likely goes on the road. Third place has potential to host a playoff game, which I believe McGuffey hosted one 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
They did against Southside, and they won that one, and then went on the road, well, at least 2 years. I know they did. I'm trying to think the last time they hosted one. I remember them. We played at Southside one year and lost, and they played home against Southside and won, and then that next year the game was at Montour. I forget. Was it Riverside, I think maybe they played and lost in the second.
Or was it Quaker Valley?
This evening's officials, the referee is Bill Beener.
But it was I know it was at
Harry Kaufman, linesman.
I remember last year's that long drive. way up to Lawrence County. I believe. Was that Lawrence County?
Well, was that Laurel High School?
Yeah, it was against
John
Laurel.
Barley.
I'm trying to think if that was Northern Butler, if that was Southern Lawrence County.
It might be, yeah, or Beaver. Well, more than Beaver. I think it's Northern. Yeah, what's after Beaver County? It's Lawrence County. Yeah, so that's Beaver.
Yeah, Lawrence County. Yes.
Yep. And I do remember them having a lot of food.
They have, and I can remember something happened at work because I remember I told work that day, I said, listen, I need to be out by like 3 o'clock. And something went haywire on a job I can recall. And I didn't get out of work until about 4:30. I remember I rushed home and I caught the pregame. And by the time I got up there, it was halftime. And I was able to do the second half with you. And that was a cold night, though. I remember. That was a beautiful complex up at Laurel, too.
Nice setup they have up there. They're down in Single A this year. Wash High takes the field tonight, and I said to you off before we started, I love those uniforms. I love the dark, like it's black. It's almost like a really dark charcoal gray with the powder blue numbers on it, the white helmet with the powder blue accents as well. Just a really, really sharp uniform.
It stands out. Yeah, I mean, it's different than the traditional black and powdered blue that they've worn in years past. And now McGuffey coming out onto the field. McGuffey in their traveling whites tonight with the navy blue numbers in the Vegas gold pants, gold helmets with the navy blue stripes number on one side and emblem MCG on the other.
We're going to be on the near sidelines here. Wash High across the field. We'll have the ceremonial coin toss.
And we're going to get it this time. I think we had it last week too. Let's see if we can take this 2 for 2 for a change.
Guppy's captains tonight. We've got Philip McEwen along with Ethan Dietrich getting ready to go out to meet the other captains. Looks like Logan Smith and
number 2, Philip McEwen. And number 22, Ethan Dietrich.
Yep, that's it. Just McEwen and Dietrich heading out.
It looks like for Wash High, it's going to be number 10, Nick Blanchett, number 1, Carlos Harper the second, number 4, Devon Fuse, and number 73, Joel Rush.
This evening, serving as an honorary co-captain, Mr. Chet Henderson. Chet Henderson graduated from Wash High in 2001, having excelled academically and athletically in multiple sports. He completed his educational efforts to return to Wash High as a teacher, coach, principal, and most importantly, a person concerned for each student under his care.
Will receive, they will be receiving and defending the end zone down to our right. McGuffey will be kicking off from left to right, of course, defending the end zone down to our left, which has a brand new digital scoreboard down there that is in memory of Caleb Jackson.
And thank you from the bottom of our
We were up here
hearts.
for a youth football game last week. My daughter cheers for youth football at West Allegheny, and it was West Allegheny versus Norwood, I believe, last Sunday afternoon. And they had said that was, I think, the funds were raised by the family to get that scoreboard together. So it's really, really sharp, and yeah, it's got the full video board and everything.
I mean, it's pretty unique, and I mean, I know you weren't able to make it last night due to technicality, but South Park also as well has a beautiful video board. And you're more and more schools now are starting to incorporate the video board, which I think kind of enhances it for the spectators in the stands, because sometimes you can't quite see certain things. But it's just nice to have a big video.
Kicking off,
Ruben Ward on the near side can return, and that number 7 Eddie Lewis on the far side is the other return man.
Back deep for Wash High to receive the kick. Eddie Lewis
he has it lined up on the right hash on the 40-yard line, and he will be kicking from left to right here as we get started. Run up. We're underway. It's a squib kick. Now, actually, no, it's going to be scooped up by one of the men at the right at the 45-yard line, number 10, Nick Blanchett. Fielded like a shortstop on a ground ball, and that's going to give Wash High amazing field position at their own 45.
Yeah, I think they were trying to maybe top the ball a little bit more to give it more of a hop, but still Blanchett did an outstanding job fielding it. And yeah, as you said, Wash High with supreme field position here on their opening drive.
Okay, so who are we getting the snap today? Hughes is back there, so I'm guessing he is going to be receiving this snap. He's starting off the back tonight. Got 4 wide here, 3 to the right. It's going to be Hughes, just going to sprint to the right side. He's got a hole. Gets across midfield and across the 45 and tackled as he gets inside the McGuffey 45-yard line. And he's down to the 41. Big gain there on first down on the quarterback keeper.
Yeah, and he wasn't afraid to just take the reins first play out the gate. And he just takes a quarterback sweep to the right side. And he gets it well into McGuffey territory down to the 41-yard line of the Highlanders. And it looks like, I believe McGuffey now takes their first timeout here just 7 seconds into the first quarter.
And I'm going to tell you about Shell Pro Energy Services. They're a best-in-class natural gas service provider, and they are looking for new employees like you. Shell Pro offers a range of services across the region, and they are currently looking for operators, roustabouts, and compressor operators to support their clients in western Pennsylvania area. Working for Shell Pro doesn't only give you full-time local work, but they also offer paid vacation time, health insurance, dental and vision insurance, company match 401k, and several supplemental insurances. To apply, stop by any Shell Pro office or visit their website at www.shellpro.com. Time out of the half, taken by McGuffey. They'll have 2 remaining. Here, once again, yes, 7 seconds gone. Wash High into McGuffey territory at the 41-yard line. They'll come out again, spread out. 3 wide receivers go to the left side, 1 to the right. And back side part to the left side of, I believe that's Carlos Harper, the second, sent to the left of Cruz. And he's in the shotgun. Just gets it. Hand off to Harper, and he is through the line of scrimmage at the 40 and gets hit as he gains a few. He's picked up about 4 yards down to the 37-yard line. That'll bring second down.
Yeah, it looked like that was Tyler Wright leading the charge on that McGuffey defense. He was the one who was able to wrap up Harper there. But still, a nice game by this Wash High offense. They're trying to move the ball to the best of their abilities after that nice gain.
Second down and 6. I said Lewis. I thought that was number 1, but apparently that was number 7.
That's Lewis.
So that's Eddie Lewis. All right. So Eddie Lewis will carry. All right. Back again here in the shotgun. We have movement on the front. Was that on McGuffey? I'm guessing it was. A couple of guys on the defensive line moved. It's a free 5 yards for Wash High. You cannot do that. This team does not need any help on offense, but there's 5 yards to help them out and make it second down and 1.
Yeah, not at this late in the season. I mean, I'm going to sound like a broken record time and time again. You watch the ball, don't listen to the cadence.
Second down and short after the 5-yard penalty. He's in the shotgun. And he's looking, throws over the middle. It's caught at the 20, the 15, and into the end zone. That quickly, touchdown catch. That one goes to
number. Who's the number on that? You can't tell. Was that number 8?
Devon Hughes' pass complete to number 8.
Yeah, it was a Logan Carlisle. Wow.
So that was a quick one, and it didn't take long. 3 offensive plays plus the penalty, and Logan Carlisle, someone McGuffey's familiar with us. He played for the Highlanders last year, and spent time at quarterback. Is going to be on the receiving end of this Davon Hughes touchdown. 32-yard pass and catch. The kick is up and good. So with 10:59 remaining in the first quarter, Wash High out quickly, 7-0 over McGuffey. We'll be right back here in the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by RH Sports Shop, carried on the Triple Live High School Sports.
Hunters, it's almost that time of year again. And when gearing up for your next hunt, visit ARH Sports Shop. ARH Sports Shop has proudly served the tri-state area as your local sportsman store for over 25 years. Locally owned and operated, they specialize in new and gently used shotguns, handguns, and rifles. Instead of waiting in long lines at major big box stores, purchase your hunting license from ARH with fast, friendly service. For more information, visit their website at arhsportshop.com or visit them at 4174 Route 40 in Claysville across from Sunset Beach. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 5 and Saturdays noon to 4. ARH Sports Shop, a proud supporter of McGuffey Athletics.
So barely a minute into the game, Wash High strikes. They had great field position off of a squib kick that went right into the first line of defense. And then it only took them 3 plays, 2 runs and a pass, and Wash High strikes very quickly on offense. Ethan Dietrich is back
for McGuffey,
along with
Ethan Dietrich,
Nate Romestad. Again, Kyle Brookman not able to play tonight, still serving that suspension that is proved very costly That stems from the Keystone Oaks game. And he had to miss last week and then this week as well. So it is going to be number 10, Nick Blanchett, kicking off. Pops it up high in the air, and this is going to be caught by Romastan at the 25. Makes a little move there, gets across the 30. Now some room as he gets out near the 40-yard line. Stops short around the 39. That'll be where the Highlanders have it 1st and 10. But a nice return there by Nate Romastan.
And Blanchett really just kind of got into that kick whenever he sent it sailing. But yeah, the Highlanders able to have decent field position to come out their first offensive set, the official spot at the 39. And Phil McEwen gets the call from the sideline, and McGuffey breaking the huddle, getting ready to come set.
Hey, everybody tight into the line here. We saw this formation quite a bit last week against South Park. McEwen under center, 1st down and 10. Gets it. And he's going to roll out to the right side, looking deep. Has a man, it's McAdoo. He's open, he's got the catch inside the 25. Goes down inside the 20. 1st down, McGuffey in the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Just a simple route by McAdoo. He hits the numbers and turns it into a post, tries to cut in, and he comes up with an amazing catch. It was almost just a little bit out of his grasp. But, I mean, he really focused on ball concentration that time, and a huge 1st down for the Highlanders as they get it inside the red zone on their first play.
He had beaten that coverage by quite a bit, actually, to slow down for that ball. But a good job getting the hands up and making the hands catch there. McAdoo really coming on at the wide receiver position. He's going to come in tight here on the right side. 1st down and 10. Man in motion. There's a tackle going to the right side. Heavy right side, and we have a flag. Legal motion. That the referee called a penalty. They ran a tackle, and I don't think that was illegal. Yeah, he can do that.
That was a legal
play. The referee on the far side called that a penalty, but that was just a man in motion. Just because it's not a traditional wide receiver, running back, tight end, doesn't mean that that's not legal motion.
No, that should be legal motion
but
because
they marched off 5 yards.
He came set.
We're going to have a timeout taken by McGuffey, and I know that the head coach is talking to his team, but I think he might also want to have a word with the officials as well here, and he's trying to. The ref doesn't want to hear it, but
yeah, that's a little bit confusing because all he did was say down. Man came in motion across the right side and then came set. He didn't break the plane or do anything that was, I would think, is dubbed illegal after that.
So I think the referee's going over to ask the other official what he saw. Now, do I expect anything to be corrected out of this? Absolutely not. That never happens. But hopefully in the future they get the call, they get it correct. But and it looks like he's going to give the explanation to Ed. I'm sure Ed's not going to agree with it. Ed doesn't want to hear it from him now.
No,
he put his headphones right on. So, yeah, he's like, nope, because I know what you're going to say, and it's not what happened. All right, here we go. 1st and 15 now. And in motion this time. And it's going to be Dietrich around the right side. Gets a block and dives forward near the 20-yard line. Gain of about 4. Bring up 2nd down and 11. And that's a tough penalty to take because you start off 1st down and 10, and you're down in the red zone where the field gets shorter anyways. And now a gain of 4 would have given you 2nd down and 6. A really good yardage to have. But it's almost like you just had a loss of 1 on your first play as opposed to a 4-yard gain because of that motion. 2nd and 11. Pitch, and up the middle again. There's Dietrich, and he gets tackled from behind as he gets across the 15. And they will mark him right at the 15, like he had gotten down to the 14. Nonetheless, it's 3rd and 5. And we'll see if they consider this 4-down territory. We know that the field goal kicking team is good from this distance, but points are of the essence tonight because you know Wash High can score. So you don't want to trade touchdowns for points.
Yeah, if you can try to stay ahead, why not try to be ahead?
3rd down and 6. They got to get to the 9-yard line for a 1st down. And here's the pitch again, and up the middle is Dietrich, and he's trying to push forward, and he does move up about 3 or 4 yards. He's going to be a couple yards shy of the 1st down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Dalton decides to go for it here. Looks like he's about
on the stop for Wash High.
Maybe 2 yards short of the 1st down. I think they spotted him at the 12, so actually 3 yards short.
Eric Donnelly in here, Travis White as well. Looked like Morgan Schreiber coming in too. So we have the field goal unit coming on. And it's Dietrich who's going to kick this on 4th down and 3. Try to get some points on the board here on the road.
Attempting the field goal, Ethan Dietrich.
29-yarder. Snap is down. The kick is up. The kick is long enough. And that kick is good with 8:18 to go here in the first quarter. McGuffey on the board. The score's Wash High 7, McGuffey 3. We'll be right back here on the McGuffey Sports Network.
Highlander fans.
On the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Highlander fans, let's face it, nobody enjoys when their vehicle needs service work. So let the trusted professionals at Route 40 Auto ease your worries. It's quality service and diagnostics with a hometown feel, offering brakes, exhaust, tune-ups, engine repair, transmission repair, suspension repair, and regular maintenance for your vehicle. Maybe it's as simple as an oil change or as pesky as a state and emission test. Call Route 40 Auto at 724-484-7963 or stop in at 150 Route 40 West in West Alexander.
Welcome back here after the McGuffey field goal. It brings them within 4. 7-3, both teams scoring on their opening possession. McGuffey will be kicking off here again. That game hampered by the false start call that was put them behind the chains. They had a nice pickup there through to in the air to McAdoo, so we'll see if they go back to that. He had separation, so the passing game is really the second half of the season has been a bigger weapon for the Highlanders offense. We'll see if they continue to utilize that. Dietrich's going to tee it up on the right side of the 40-yard line again.
Kicking off, Ethan Dietrich.
Back deep again is Lewis. And Patterson this time on the right side. Right up, and this one's an end over end kick's going to go further down the field. Lewis is going to have it go by him. That's a live ball. He scoops it. He can't get it. It's a live ball in the end zone. Now he tries to pick it up, and they're going to call touchback. It was muffed, so once it goes into the end zone after that, they will give the touchback. So he's lucky. That barely rolled over that line, the end line there, and otherwise that's a live ball inside the 1 or 2 yard line.
Yeah, and you saw everybody on the left side of that kickoff team trying to charge down towards the ball. It took a bit of an awkward bounce, but it looked like half the nose just kind of decided to just cross the goal line, which an instant touchback. So Prexy's 1st and 10 at their own 20 here to start their second drive of the game.
They're going to spread it out again, 3 wide, this time to the right or the left. I think that's Carlisle in at quarterback right now. And Carlisle taking the snap. He gets it. He's looking right. Throws right. It's going to be caught and immediately tackled. Good job getting extra yardage there. Diving forward there is number 8. That's Patterson?
No, I believe that was 0.
Ruben Gordon. Okay.
Ruben Gordon.
It's hard to tell between an 8 and a 0 all the way across.
That's the only bad part about the powdered blues. I mean, they're, like I said, as you said, it's a nice change of pattern, but sometimes
gain of 6 yards, 2nd and 4 from the 26.
It would have been a gain of 4, but since he landed on the tackle, he was able to leap forward for another couple yards. Ends up being 2nd down and 4 now after a gain of 6. Carlisle in the shotgun again. He gets it, and he's going to hand up off to the right side, and this is going to be brought down after a gain of a few by McHugh. I think that is
with
short.
the football, Carlos Harper
was the carry.
Yeah, and he tried to break to the right side, but the hole just closed before the McGuffey defense came crashing down. So it looks like it is going to be short by 2 yards. So that brings up a 3rd and 2 for the Prexies.
This is a big play here from McGuffey. Try to get the ball back to their
3rd and 2 from the 28-yard line.
And soon this will be a running play, but whatever you know, this team can do a lot of different things. Shotgun is Carlisle. He gets it, and he's going to run, and we have a flag. I think this is going to be a legal motion on Wash High, and a wide receiver maybe in the slot this side moved early, and that is going to back him up in 5 yards and make it down to 7.
And this helps out McGuffey defense right now. They seem to have some good vibes flowing their way here in the early stages of the first quarter, and I think that penalty just kind of helps fuel their fire a little bit.
From the 23-yard line.
I believe Carlisle's going to stay in the quarterback position here, partner. He gets the call from the sideline.
Fuse is lined up wide right. He's a lone wide receiver on the right side. Carlisle in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the left. He gets a snap. He's looking. There's pressure. He throws down. He's got Fuse down the sideline. It's a wobbler. It's going to be over his head out of bounds.
Oh, and a late flag.
Are they going to call interference on that? That ball was floating out of bounds. I don't think even if they're going to throw a flag, and I think they're going to bail him out with this interference call. That ball was sailing over his head and was a wounded duck the entire way.
Yeah, that was, I think, a difficult one to call, not unless they both kind of got tussled up, but no.
It also looked like...
Here, we go back to the replay. We're going to try to slow things down, and going up for the
Isaiah
ball for McGuffey was Dale.
Oh yeah, he got the arm on.
Hand
you got to turn around a little bit more than that. But I don't think the ball is catchable either. But he needs to turn around. If he turns around to play that ball a little bit, then he's not going to get called more than likely. But he definitely interfered with that. So first down and 10, and now we have another pre-snap penalty.
Now who's this one on? Probably they're going to call false start on Wash High.
With that, going back to that play by Dale, that's one where he's watching Fuse's reaction. He's kind of playing, but because Fuse had to move a little early on that to readjust from the ball, I think he's watching him instead of the ball. So he's one of his reactions. So because Fuse had to react to where the ball was, he moved earlier than he normally would have, and so Dale's that's the drawback of playing the defender, not the ball. Here we go, looking right, throwing right's caught by Fuse, and he is wide open now, spins away from the tackle. Now retreats a bit and actually might lose a couple more yards. He was close to a first down, and he lost about 4 yards by going backwards. Now it's at the 43-yard line. So it is a gain of about 6. No, a gain of 5. But it would have been a gain of about 8 yards.
Yeah, I know, and I mean, Carlisle did an outstanding job of kind of reading Fuse that time on just that simple 5 and in, or a slant route, if you will. And he came across the middle, and then he started to work his way south as he was getting wrapped up by a couple different Highlanders. Instead of being 2 yards out, now he's down at the 43-yard line.
2 wide receivers to the right side. Carlisle on the shotgun side, Carr to his right. 2nd down and 5. Ball from the Wash High 43. Looking left, there's pressure again. There's a slant that's caught. And it's spinning, and this is open, and off to the races is Gordon. He's down the right side of the 20, the 15, he's into the end zone. That is another touchdown, and that time Reuben Gordon made one move on a would-be tackler after he'd gotten the first down, and he was off to the races.
Yeah.
He's now 15.
And the entire right side just kind of blitz on that line for McGuffey, and that left the flat wide open, and he definitely goes the distance, and Gordon just saw daylight, and he just ran right to it. So Wash High now ahead here with 6:10 left to go in the first quarter.
Attempting the extra point, Nick Blanchett. Holding is Logan Carlisle.
Carlisle does the holding for them. And here's the kick by Blanchett. It is up. And that kick is good with 6:10 remaining in the first quarter. Wash High now leads 14-3. Right back here on the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by Air 8 Sports Hub. Here on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Looking for beautiful yet gently used items for your home, apartment, or office? Then visit The Back Lot, located at 840 Ray Street in Washington. The Back Lot, formerly known as Badillions, has proudly served the Washington County area for over 50 years. They offer a wide variety selection of furniture, appliances, home furnishings, college dorm supplies, antiques, and sporting goods. With their ever-changing selection of amazing finds and great savings, any item purchased can be brought home the same day, saving you more than you ever could imagine. Like them on Facebook or call them at 724-705-7662. The Back Lot. No thrills, just deals. Something for everyone.
All right, back-to-back touchdown drives by Wash High, and they used each of their quarterbacks, and both of them very effective here through the air. 2 touchdown passes, one by Davon Fuse, that last one, 57-yarder from Logan Carlisle, who received his first touchdown reception. And this time he hit Reuben Gordon for a 57-yarder. And as I said, you cannot trade field goals for touchdowns here. The defense is going to have to make some stands, but this offense is going to have to start scoring 6. And this kick was way over Nate Romanstein's head and goes in the end zone for the touchback. But that's both teams in a row underestimating the kicker on the other side. Those guys were sitting at their own 20-yard line awaiting that kick, and Blanchett got a hold of that one.
Yeah, and he sends it deep, but still.
McGuffey will start.
So McGuffey's going to start at their own 20-yard line here on this drive.
This is a big drive for them. They're already in a bit of a hole. They need to answer, and they need to do it with a touchdown, not with field goals. And McAdoo's going to go wide right. Travis White wide to the left side. McEwen under center. And they're going to keep it with McEwen. He's going to try this corner. Gets brought down from behind as he gets up around the 23-yard line. Gain of 3 yards in play. 2nd and 7.
Brought down by Anthony Atkins.
Anthony Atkins had to stop on him that time. It looked like he was trying to go for the read option there. He had a man standing out to his left. but he decided to tuck it.
Gain of 3 yards,
So
second
we're going
and
to try it
7
again here on second and
from the
3.
Ryan Keats
23-yard line.
wide to the left side, Tristan McAdoo to the right. Second down and 7. Blitz on the play. And up the middle, fullback, and not much going on. Losing a helmet to Droboy. Actually, that was one of the tailbacks. I'm guessing that was Dietrich on the carry. I don't think he got anything. So third down and 7 coming up.
Yeah, the
With the
Prexy
football
defense just came crashing
Was
down
McEwen.
on McEwen that time. I mean, you want to talk about a hard hit. I mean, that was like trying to look both ways,
Third and
crossing a one-way
7.
street and get hit from the opposite side, and he just
Ball
kind
at
of
the
gets clobbered
23.
there at the line of scrimmage.
McGuffey come third down and 7 here from their own 23. McEwen gets under center. Everybody up close for Wash High. It's going to be Dietrich. It's going to be reversed to McAdoo. And he gets hit in the backfield. Still on his feet, though. Going to try to get a block, and he can't around the left side. Too many players there. He's going to lose about 5 yards back around the 18-yard line. And this is going to bring up a punting situation. Connor Crow is back. I see he's back there to punt. So he will do it, but it's 4th down and 12, and they're going to get the ball right back to the Prexies. And they're going to end up with probably pretty good field position.
That's not the type of play you probably want to run on third down. You know, that play took way too long to develop. I couldn't tell if that was Dietrich who tried to go to the toss to McAdoo, but it was just like it was slow motion. Wash High was able to identify that right out the gate.
Devon Fuse is back. Trying to see who the other return man is. Number 1. Okay, that would be Harper. And here's the rugby-style punt by Connor Crow, and it's going to roll where it's eventually going to be picked up by Fuse at his own 48, and he is going to be hit and dropped by Logan Smith. Great coverage there by McGuffey, and a really, really good punt by Connor Crow to put that in a perfect spot where Fuse didn't really have a lot he could do with that. So it'll be down at the, he was tackled, where are they going to spot him? Looks like the 47-yard line. And that's where Wash High will take over again. Excellent field position. This is their best field position of the night. They had the ball on the opening drive right at the 45. They lead 14-3, and if McGuffey's defense is going to make a stand, it needs to be now.
They need to rise to the occasion right now. 3:54 left to go in this first quarter, and I'm sure this isn't the start that this Highlander team was expecting to have here tonight against the Prexies.
Looks like it's going to be Carlisle still in the backfield taking the snap. 4 wide, 2 to each side. He gets the snap, and he's looking. Now he's rolling right. Being chased, he's going to run. And there's across the 50, and he's got first down yardage as he goes out of bounds inside the 45 of him.
Keeping the football.
Logan spot him right at about the McGuffey 45.
He is a yard short. I thought he got the sticks, 44. But it's going to be a gain of 9. So it will be 2nd down and 1.
I mean, everybody dropped back in coverage on that last play as Carlisle took a step back and he decided to roll to the right. He saw nobody was open, so he used his second best option, and that was his speed to cut to the outside.
In the backfield again. Lewis to his left. 3 wide to the left and 1 to the right. That's Devon Fuse. And looking to pass. He's going to have to roll right again, and he has got the first down the sidelines across the 35 rather, and gets knocked out of bounds just inside the 35 at the 34-yard line. First down and 10, Wash High. They're on the move.
Yeah, they try running a backside blitz that time. They weren't able to catch up to Carlisle's again. He just takes the right side and runs the hash mark before getting the first down. And he's using his speed to the best of his ability to try to outrun this McGuffey defense.
3:38 to go in this first quarter. Wash High leading 14-3, and they are on the move again. First down and 10 at the McGuffey 34-yard line. Carlisle's in the shotgun. 4 wide, 2 to each side again. And he gets it. He's going to hand off, and this is going to be a drop back and backfield for a loss. Really good pressure there and cutting through the gaps. There was Carlos Harper on the handoff, but he had nowhere to go. He's going to lose back about 3 yards. Back to the 30.
On the stop.
Yeah, 4 yards. Maybe. Back to the 38-yard line. This will bring up a 2nd down and 14.
Yeah, Logan Smith and Troy Palas were leading the charge at that time for the McGuffey defense as they were able to come crashing in the backfield. As you watch the replay here, comes out in a shotgun set. They just come right on the backside. Palas, as well as
Second down and 14.
Carlos
Shotgun
Harper.
goes Carlisle again. Two to the right, two to the left, and Eddie Lewis to his right. We're going to get a timeout. First timeout by Wash High. We'll take it with them. They lead McGuffey 14-3 with 2:46 to go in this first quarter play. Right back here on the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by ARH Sports Shop, carried on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Jim Murray's Auto Service, located at 122 East Railroad Street in Washington, offers full auto repair, state inspection, emissions, brakes, alignment, tune-ups, oil changes, whatever ails your car or truck. Jim and his qualified team of mechanics can diagnose your vehicle issues and get you back on the road in no time. At Jim Murray's, you're not a service number. Jim takes the time to discuss your auto repair one-on-one before the work is started. Give Jim a call, 724-222-1350. Jim Murray's, professional service with personal small-town treatment.
Welcome back after the Wash High timeout. It is 14-3 Prexies over the Highlanders. That was the first timeout of the half for Wash High. They have two. McGuffey has used two of theirs. And that looked like just some confusion there. Carlisle was running, the play clock was running down, and rather than kind of rush things, they took the timeout. But after the loss of 4, they still have the ball, second down and 14 on the 38-yard line. Send a man in motion this time. And Carlisle gets it. They're going to throw to the man in motion. It's going to be incomplete, and that was a forward pass, so the clock will stop 2:41 and bring up third down and 14.
Logan Carlisle's pass
Willis,
was intended for Xavier Willis. Third down.
Prexies huddle up here and see what they decide to do. Obviously, through the air would be the option. If they gain yardage on this, I would imagine they'd probably try to go for it on fourth down, because if they get any closer, they're probably in four down territory. I don't think they would punt too much closer, but we'll see. And motion again. There's low snap. They look left. They're going to throw right, and it's down actually over everybody. That time they were trying to hit Fuse, and I don't know if that was just an off pass by Carlisle or if he ran a different route,
Logan
because he was running a post pattern, and it looked like Carlisle wanted him to go towards the outside.
Yeah, he wanted him to break towards the outside, as you said. Yeah, he comes up back on the post, and it looked like Carlisle just kind of threw it up with a little bit of wish and a prayer there, but nothing happened. But now it's fourth down. I mean, as you said, I would almost expect Wash High to maybe go for it here. But
well, no, I think
they're going to punt if they're smart.
If they would have gotten yards, I think they would have. Right? That's I'm saying. If they didn't gain any, I would. You have to punt from here. You don't want to waste that.
In punt formation for Wash High, Nick Blanchett.
And is that McEwen back to punt? Back to receive? Actually, they're not going to send anybody back. It just that's off the side of his foot, and that is going to roll out of bounds around the 24-yard line.
Well, that was about a 14, maybe, if that,
Punt goes out of bounds.
15-yard punt that it just kind of went straight up. And I mean, you want to define ugly. I mean, that was that was an ugly punt.
Yeah, he's trying to pooch it, and that's obviously it's an art form when it comes to punting, and that was one that went off a little bit of the side. So McGuffey is going to benefit from the field position compared to what it could have been. It's at the 24-yard line, which is actually
McGuffey will start
better than
first and 10.
McEwen into the huddle
from the 24-yard
White
line.
to the right side, and looks like Ryan Keith to the left. I don't see McAdoo out there. And in motion is Dietrich. They're going to hand off up the middle. Yes, Stroboy's got a hole, and he's got a first down. First down of it. No, yeah, that is the first down, isn't it? No, the second one. They had McAdoo's pass. First down of the night on the ground. Gets it out to the 36-yard line.
On the carry, Dylan Droboy.
Droboy at that time just found the opening there off tackle right in the B gap, and he takes it for a huge first down, and McGuffey right now on the move.
Ball at the 36. First and 10.
And this time they're going to pitch inside reverse. It's Wagers up the middle. Get a bit of a hole across the 40. Gets tackled there by Harper. And he's got a gain of at least 5, maybe 6.
Was
as they get out to the 42-yard line.
So McGuffey right now seeing a little success, Rusty, as they're just kind of stuffing the ball right down this Wash High defense face. And Wash High having a very difficult time trying to contain the run right up the gut.
You see McAdoo right down here on the sideline, shaking that right hand, but I don't otherwise seems to be moving around okay. So
second and 4.
He's just trying to walk something out, maybe a little stiff. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on him. Second down and 4 McGuffey out at their own 42-yard line. And Ryan Keith goes to the left, Travis White to the right side. And in motion, Dietrich, and they're going to roll up the middle, the fullback again. Wow, quick hitter. And that's Droboy again, still on his feet, pushes across midfield and all the way into Wash High territory at the 48-yard line. So McGuffey's offensive line starting to open up some holes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a simple blocking scheme up front. Everybody take the man in front of you and try to push him out to the right. You kind of want like a right block almost. And that time, Droboy was able to take it again for another first down. And just the simple offenses get done for McGuffey right here on this drive.
Wide receivers to the right side, and the second one in there is Brennan Mullen this time. Travis White is to his right. We are going to have a timeout.
I think they're telling him stay on the field. I think they were making a substitution for somebody. Does it look like for Wash High? Well, is that number 11?
Not sure exactly what happened, but either way, here we go. First down and 10 at the 48-yard line of Wash High. And it's going to be McEwen who gets hit and falls forward back to last.
And a late flag comes in.
And I don't know if that was a face mask
or a helmet to helmet hit. I'm trying to see who number 11 is. That's Trayshawn Porter for Wash High. I think he led with his helmet.
Personal foul, yes. You're probably right. That's got to be what it is. But that's a 15-yard.
McEwen was just getting wrapped up, and then all of a sudden, coming from the right side of the field, Porter tried to lead in to get one more hit. And from my vantage point here, it looked like he led with the not with the crown of his helmet, but he led with his helmet, which that's going to be a 15-yarder every single time.
And that puts the ball all the way inside the 35-yard line down to the 33. First and 10 Highlanders. I believe that's the
ball now at the 33-yard line.
Tonight. All right, here we go. McEwen under center. And they're going to pitch it. Dietrich wants some blockers, and he cuts back to the left side. He's got a little bit of space here. Nice stiff arm at the 25, still on his feet, and he's close to the sticks again down near the 20-yard line as he goes out.
Whoa, and a late flag comes in.
Yeah, behind the play.
No, Gordon looked like he was throwing a kick.
Well, Gordon, oh wow, okay, so Gordon is involved for sure.
On the stop for Wash High.
Back around where the contact on the line of scrimmage. This is
another personal foul.
And that's going to add on to the. That's a big one, and that will be half the distance, I would imagine. Where was the ball? Around the 21, so this should put it inside the 11-yard line.
And I mean, you hate to see that, but I mean, you have to keep your cool. And I couldn't tell who was down, but it looked like I saw a foot come up from
right at the
Gordon
10.
there.
Yeah, right at the, wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Two big penalties here on Wash High on this drive. McGuffey was moving the ball, but they're getting some assistance there in chunks. So it's going to be first down, and it looks like just outside the 10. So, no, is it first and goal? They're saying first and goal, and we're going to have the end of the quarter. So we'll figure it out. Should be first and goal McGuffey when we get back as we start the second quarter. After one quarter of play, it's Wash High 14, McGuffey 3. We'll be right back here in the McGuffey Sports Network. Powered by Area Sports Shop here on the Triple I High School.
Are you planning a holiday but need some assistance? Might be confusing, but here's a solution. Sky's Limit Travel. Since 2014, Sky's Limit Travel has been guiding travelers to their vacation destination. Whether it's a family or group vacation, luxurious or romantic getaway, Sky's Limit Travel is happy to assist. Also specializing in cruises and all-inclusive tours. Sky's Limit Travel offers destination guides for the perfect vacation getaway. For more information, visit their website at skyslimittravel.net or call them at 724-413-3182. Sky's the Limit Travel. Lose yourself in the Caribbean. Travelers Cleaner International.
Looking to earn fast cash for scrap metal and vehicles? Brookman Iron and Metals will pay you top dollar for unwanted scrap metal or junk cars. Since 1931, Brookman Iron and Metals has offered the highest market prices for scrap metal, from iron to brass to vehicles. Looking to recycle? Their local family-owned company will take any recyclable metal off your hands. In addition, you have easy access to their clean location to recycle without a hassle. Don't let recyclable metal materials take up your much-needed space. Use a roll-off container from Brookman Iron and Metals to provide you with a convenient solution for your recycling needs.
Dietrich around the right side, we got a flag. He's going to try to get around the right side. He's tackled inside the 5.
724-222-4260.
Much there, but we'll give you the action coming back. And
Ethan
So that was
Dietrich.
Dietrich tackled, but we have a flag on McGuffey. He's going to back things up and keep it first down. That'll put it back.
Oh, 10 yards.
Yeah.
I think it was a holding on that right
that's a
side of the
huge
line.
penalty.
That hurts McGuffey because you were just down at the 10. Now you go back to the 20. So everything that happened up to that point, it's almost like it doesn't even count.
Yeah, and they don't really have, can't get a first down. It's first and goal from the, well, actually they can. I think that they can get it at the half-yard line. So, but it's virtually first and goal from the
Ball at the
20. They hurry to the
20.
line, and they're going to have to get it. They do get it off. Looking right, they throw out there. It's Wagers out there. He's got the catch, and he holds on to it. Charles Wagers catches it out in the flat at the 11-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 9 yards, and what a job he did to hold on to that ball.
He did, and running into some traffic, though, coming out of nowhere was Xavier Willis. And as Wagers jumps up for the ball, as you see here on the replay, he goes up for us, and then Willis just kind of throws a shoulder. But Wagers showing no fear this time, and he pops right back up.
Second, now they have plenty of time, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and use their third timeout, their last one of the half. We're going to take this time to tell you about some more of our sponsors. We're going to tell you about the Chapman Corporation. They are headquartered in Washington, PA, and Chapman has been providing industrial customers with civil, mechanical, and electrical construction services for 70 years. In addition to their construction skills, they also provide pipe, metal fabrication, as well as engineering capabilities. The customer base consists of clients in natural gas, power, steel, chemical, and glass industries. It's a Chapman Corporation in Washington, PA. And that was an injured player that walked up the field. That was Xavier Willis, who I don't know if he might have been part of that collision over there with Charles Wagers, but nonetheless, he was able to walk up under his own power at least.
But you like to see that at least.
Yeah. So second down and goal, second down and 11 from the 11.5-yard line.
Second at 11.
But basically second and goal. See what they do here. Keep it on the ground and go through the air, and it's going to be a sprint left, and now McEwen dives forward across the 10 and gets down to about the 8-yard
Keeping the
line.
football, quarterback Philip McEwen.
Still going to need to pick up at least 8 yards to get the first down, and a little bit more to get in the end zone here, as it's going to be third down and 8.
I mean, Wash High right now, from a defensive standpoint, you have to anticipate the pass from this McGuffey offense. They know that McEwen has the ability to throw it into the air, but I wouldn't put it past him right now if they try to give it a set of wings and make it fly.
McAdoo back in there. He's on the right side. Third down from 8. And the man in motion is Dietrich. They fake the pitch. Looking now, McEwen's going to try to run up the middle. He gets hit, though, and brought down for a loss. It looks like maybe of a yard. It's going to bring up fourth down, and you've got to kick the field goal here.
You have to take the points. It's a definite right now. And I mean, I thought McEwen had Wagers open on the backside with the skinny post, but it wasn't there. Or Wagers ran the incorrect route because he showed the look of, oh my goodness, with both his hands on the helmet. They're going to try to rely here on the foot of Ethan Dietrich.
Attempting the field goal.
Kicking again. He's good for 29 yards now. This one will be a 25.
Holding Philip McEwen.
McEwen is going to holding. Snap is down. Kick is blocked. Ethan Dietrich's kick is blocked, and McGuffey's not going to get any points out of this drive. 9:39, still 14-3 Wash High, and that is a McGuffey player that's down at around the 12-yard line.
Can't tell who's down.
As they take a look at him, we will go ahead and step aside. You're listening to the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by ARH Sports Shop, created on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Accidents are unfortunate events and often cause stress and disruption in your daily life. Relax. Let Lombardi Auto Body help you get through this process of getting your vehicle back on the road safely and as quickly as possible. Open since 1984, Lombardi Auto Body is a family-run business that delivers the highest quality repairs with continued customer loyalty. Call Lombardi's first to schedule your free estimate. Lombardi Auto Body, 140 Highland Avenue in Washington, 724-222-3077.
Your home for Highlanders football all season long. You're listening to the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by ARH Sports Shop.
Since 1988, Tri-State Designs has provided customers with the highest quality awards for all occasions. Conveniently located on Main Street in Claysville, Tri-State Designs features a full showroom with many examples of the various awards they offer. Trophies, plaques, ribbons, engravings, or maybe you need a custom order. No problem. Stop in or give them a call at 724-663-5346. Tri-State Designs, a trusted award shop and proud supporter of McGuffey Athletics.
Alexis Family Dentistry is a full-service general dental practice offering comprehensive dental health care service in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Dr. Alexis, a McGuffey graduate, is inspired to make patients her priority by working together for your healthier smile. Her goal is to help you relax and address all your questions and concerns. Your individual treatment plan is crafted to fulfill all your dental health needs and to reach your goals for a beautiful and healthy smile. Call Dr. Alexis today at 724-470-9750 to schedule your appointment. Dr. Alexis, a proud Highlander supporter.
Cody McKee, the offensive lineman from McGuffey, who was injured on that play, is walking off the field, which is good to see. It looks like it was his right leg that they're working on there. But McGuffey not getting on a point. That's two scoring possibilities they've had. They did get the one field goal, but both of the drives we got in Wash territory, the drive was stalled by penalties. This time a holding call to put them way behind the sticks on first down. So we'll try to stop Wash High again here on defense, but they've got the ball first down and 10 with the lead, and Cuse back in quarterback. And they're going to keep it with him. He wants to go to the left side. He's going to try to get around Connor Crow, and he does. He's down the sideline, 30, 35, and he's pushed out of bounds as he gets across the 35-yard line.
Keeping the football, quarterback Devon Fuse.
And it was just a busted play for Fuse that time. And he just, again, using his speed to his best ability this time. He swings it around the left side of the line and just runs the hash before he was finally bumped out of bounds. But I think if he wasn't touched, he was definitely going the distance for a Prexy touchdown.
He's out to 34, so gain of 14, and they will have first down.
Ball at the 34-yard line. First down, Wash High.
And he will be taking the snap again, so it looks like they're alternating here a little bit between the two quarterbacks. And they're going to keep it with him again up the middle. He's got a hole. There he goes across the 40. 45, first down, still on his feet. He's off to the races. He's gone for another touchdown. Avion Foose. This one is going to be from 66 yards out. And that makes the score 20-3, Wash High.
He just kind of zigged and zagged. Sky was looking for Fuse this time, and he took his direct flight right to the end zone for a Prexy touchdown.
6 yards on the run. He almost got caught there because he slowed down. But
you don't want to showboat, but still.
By Blanchett.
Attempting the extra point, Nick Blanchett. Holding is Logan Carlisle.
And this kick is up. And the kick is good with 9:17 remaining in the first half. And Wash High out to a big lead now, 21-3. We're right back here on the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by Area Sports Shop, here in the Triple High School Sports Network.
Alexis Family Dentistry is a full-service general dental practice offering comprehensive dental health care service in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Dr. Alexis, a McGuffey graduate, is inspired to make patients her priority by working together for your healthier smile. Her goal is to help you relax and address all your questions and concerns. Your individual treatment plan is crafted to fulfill all your dental health needs and to reach your goals for a beautiful and healthy smile. Call Dr. Alexis today at 724-470-9750 to schedule your appointment. Dr. Alexis, a proud Highlander supporter.
Welcome back here. That's another big touchdown play, that time by David Fuse, and McGuffey really finding themselves in the hole here. They've had a couple scoring opportunities. They got the one field goal, and then they were down pretty much a first and goal just outside the 10. And
kicking off Nick Blanchett.
Penalties. The last one
back
didn't get
deep
the points
for the Highlanders.
Blocked.
Ethan Dietrich
chip shot,
and Nate Romestad.
But I don't know. It's not going to matter much if you don't start putting the ball in the end zone, because this Wash High team is doing that. And they're out to an 18-point lead here with 9 minutes to go. McGuffey needs to answer quickly, and then they need to start tackling.
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing so far from our vantage point a lot of different arm tackling, and that's why Wash High's been able to successfully just kind of run all over McGuffey right now.
Ball picked up by Romestad at the 20, up at the 25, the 30, down the left side to the 35, the 40, and tackled forward near midfield. Nate Bromastan with another nice return, his second of the day. Puts the ball at the 49-yard line. McGuffey will have good field position here with 9-10 to go.
Returned.
I mean, they need to get some type of an offensive spark, Rusty. I mean, they're kind of making all the right moves. They're putting the ball in all the right places. They're just not able to capitalize on their drives right now. I mean, with this one after that ensuing kickoff, they have it first and 10 at their own 49. I mean, they have 9-10 left here in the half to try to make some magic happen.
Droboy in at fullback. The motion is Dietrich. They give it to Droboy. No, keeping it. He took it away from him was McEwen. And he is down to the 46-yard line. That is a gain of 5 on the play, and a second down and 5.
Harper just with an amazing hit that time
McEwen.
on McEwen. McEwen shakes it off, though.
Stopped by Nick Blanchett and Carlos Harper.
I don't really understand why they
Ball at the wash side, 46-yard line.
I never understood that either.
2nd and 5.
Yeah, you made the hit. The guy gained half the yardage he needs for a first down. Here we go again. 2nd down and 5. Pitch it. This time it's Wagers. Goes up the middle, dives forward. He's close to the sticks. It's going to depend on the spot because they needed to get to the 41, and he's very close to that.
The ball carrier
he had him. I think
was Charles
Wagers. Looks like he's going to be 1 yard short, but Wagers gave it his all that time and just took that toss right up the middle off tackle on the left side.
Ball
and McGuffey wasting no time here with 25 seconds left on the play clock. Going to try to hurry and get a first down.
McEwen, under center, 3rd and 1. Right up the middle to Droboy, and they're going to mark it. I think he got enough.
Yep, first down marker was at the 41, and
the ball carrier was Dylan Droboy.
Oh, yep, it is. It is a first down. So the fullback dive again for McGuffey, proven to be successful here. And Droboy's just been running like a well-oiled machine. He's just kind of ping-ponging off the defenders as he's hitting the hole out at an intense speed.
Ryan Keith to the short side on the left. McAdoo split wide to the right. McEwen. Snap, he sends Dietrich in motion, now rolling to the right with a flag again pre-snap. Ball start on McGuffey. It's going to make it 1st and 15. Another penalty on an offensive possession is going to make it even harder.
Ball start, McGuffey.
High 46.
You know, McGuffey has not been very disciplined on the offensive side of the ball, Rusty. I mean, offsides, penalties, holding penalties. I mean, that's what's really hindering this McGuffey offense right now. They're playing very I don't want to say lackadaisical.
Ball at the 46-yard line.
Long now after the penalty. Motion's Wagers. And the option left side. They're going to pitch it to him. He's got it. He's across the 45, and a nice move to get inside the 45, back to near the original line of scrimmage. And there's a late flag again. This might give McGuffey the first down.
Yes.
Watch high.
Somebody was
This could be their 3rd personal foul, and
with the football was Charles
Someone's
Wagers.
talking, and it looks like there's that fuse. He's pointing to get someone off the field because someone's jawing. And that was after the play had ended.
Yeah, well after. Yeah, the teams are kind of clearing the pile. It was going to be a gain of 5 off the option. And bring him 2nd down and 10. And then after this, that's 15 yards. So that'll put the ball all the way down at the 26-yard line. 1st down and 10 McGuffey, and they have got to take advantage of this.
They're calling for somebody. I don't know if they're calling for the officials.
Well, we saw this happen in the Keystone Oaks game. It ended up being some words that were said on the field. And they had to kind of pause the game to talk about it. I'll tell you what, while they're doing that,
he's still walking over there on the far right side of the field. He's down on the opposite 35.
We're going to tell you about our sponsors because they're awesome. Shell Pro Energy Services is best-in-class natural gas service provider, and they're looking for new employees like you. Shell Pro offers a range of services across the region.
He just got ejected there.
Well, I'm going to go back to the Shell Pro offers a range of services across the region. We are currently looking for operators, roustabouts, and compressor operators to support their clients in the Western PA area. Work for Shell Pro doesn't want to give you full-time work. They also paid vacation time, health insurance, dental, and vision insurance. They offer a company match 401k, several supplemental insurances. To apply, enter any Shell Pro office or visit their website, www.shellpro.com. So that was what they were talking about, and he was ejected.
Trying to see who that was. He's over there taking his
And here we go, over the right, McEwen, and he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. Big loss, all the way back to the 35-yard line.
Keeping the football.
And they're saying, I believe he was down.
Quarterback Philip McEwen.
9 yards or 10 yards, maybe. 9 yards. Second and 19 coming out.
That was 66.
He was dropped by Anthony Atkins.
He was ejected or on the
That,
sack?
that was ejected.
Okay.
Along with
66.
Joseph Wilson.
That is Samaj. So that could be, he's a sophomore defensive lineman.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off during your live there. It just happened kind of so fast.
McAdoo to the right, Travis White to the left. McEwen under center. And he's going to keep it again. Pitch is late. Wagers wants to get the left side. He's going to be brought down from behind. He gains a yard to about the 34. But
With the
now
football,
it's third and very
Charles Wagers.
Sack really just kind of crushed him
Stop
there.
by Devon
And it looked like, you know, going back to that previous play that McEwen was trying to get out of it, but the defense just kind of came towering down on top of him. And on that last one, Gordon with the
Ball at
stop.
the 34-yard line.
McEwen's able to throw that pitch right about the last second, and Wagers was going in tandem with him.
Screen bag and screen pass in the bag of tricks. Third and 18. And rolling back and throwing over the middle. He's got a man. It's caught by Wagers. And he drops it. He can't quite hang on to it. He had it in his hand. He was going to be well short of the first down, but it would have made it much more manageable on fourth. But this time, it's 4th and 18.
And it was well behind him whenever that pass was thrown. It looks like he had it, and as he was trying to pivot and do like a 180 almost, his momentum caused the ball to kind of come out, and he wasn't able to tuck it. And Wagers knew it. And Highlanders coach Ed Dalton not too pleased right now. You know, trailing 21-3, 5:16 left to go here in the half. You know, you have to go for it.
Timeout. I'm not sure what the computer. They basically, the team stared at the sidelines for a while. Eventually called the timeout. We'll take it with him. That was the last one for McGuffey. McGuffey Sports Network, powered by ARH Sports Shop, carried on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Hi, this is Rusty Pettit with Cruise Planners. We're a full-service travel agency, and we can help you plan your next cruise, a vacation to an all-inclusive resort, a destination wedding, a honeymoon, or taking the kids to Disney World. It would be our pleasure to help you and your family plan your dream vacation. Visit our website, www.rocktheboatcruiseandtravel.com, or call me, Rusty Pettit, at 412-770-6511, and let's start planning.
Welcome back here after McGuffey's third and final timeout of the half. They trail 21-3 with 5:16 to go in the second quarter. They are facing a 4th and 18 from the Wash High 34-yard line. There's a McAdoo to the right, Travis White to the left. And back to pass, rolling right. They throw down the field. There's McAdoo down there, and he is going to try to go up for it. Ball's batted around and going to be intercepted and tackled. That's actually better for McGuffey. That works out more like a punt. Wash High would have been better served to drop that ball. They would have the ball out at the 34-yard line. Instead, they're going to have it down to 10.
I mean, there was a lot of bobbling with that ball. It was like a juggling act you see at the circus. I couldn't quite tell if McAdoo was going to come up with it. But yeah, from a defensive standpoint, probably not the best move. You should just let that one hit the turf, because Wash High now has their backs against their own wall. They really have to go the distance here with 5:05 remaining here in the half.
They're going to have the ball at the 12-yard
First
line.
and 10 for the Little
McGuffey might have
Prexies.
one more timeout left. It says they have one on the board. So I know there's some injuries, and that was the last one. It wasn't them that called it, but I could have sworn they called 2 in the first quarter. But either way, I'm sure if they're given another one, they'll take it. First and 10. Spread out wide again. Fuse looking to his right. And he is going to be hit as he throws. The ball's up in the air. Intercepted by Romastand at the 30. He's got some blockers. He's at the 20. And he gets across the 20-yard line. And Nate Romastand with a late flag coming in gives McGuffey the ball in the red zone.
I'm curious to see what the late flag is, but that's the type of spark your defense needs. And backside pressure by the McGuffey defense by Eric Donnelly. He was able to get to Fuse, and as that ball was thrown, it was just awkwardly positioned as it came out of his throwing hand.
Hold on the return, so that will move the ball back, but they still have the ball deep in Washington territory. They will give them first and 10 at the 28-yard line, so the whole thing right around the tackle, I suppose.
Yeah, that pass was intended for Ruben Gordon here on the near side.
So McGuffey with their 4th possession inside Wash High territory. So far, they only have 3 points to
from the Wash High 28-yard line.
Got to take advantage of these opportunities. They need to score desperately. 21-3 with 4:55 to go in the half. McAdoo to the right, Travis White to the left. Will McEwen gets a snap. He's going to follow Droboy up the middle. He's got a hole. He's at the 20. And he's now to the 15. He's sprinting to the right side of the 5. And he's still on his feet inside the 5. First and goal. McGuffey down into the 3-yard line.
It took 2 guys to try to drag him down from behind. And McEwen putting on a display there. A little bit of juke and a jibe and a 2-step. And McGuffey knocking on the potential touchdown here. It's going to be first and goal from the 4.
Spot the ball right up the right hash on the 4-yard line. First and goal. McGuffey with an opportunity here inside 5 minutes in the half. Everybody in tight. Travis White is going to split out to the right side. And they're going to give it to Dietrich, and he is hitting the backfield. He's going to lose yardage. He is back behind the 5. This is a loss of 2. It'll be second goal from the 6.
Probably not the smartest move. Everyone was stacked on the right side of the line. It was a dead giveaway to the Wash High defense, and they just kind of mimicked and said, okay, you want to stack? We'll stack. And as soon as the ball was signed, it looked like half the defense was just getting into the backfield that time and stopped Donnelly, or not Donnelly, but Dietrich for no gain.
Second and goal from the 6-yard line.
This time they're going to send one wide receiver to the left side. And we have a whistle, and it's a timeout.
Wash High.
Okay, I was going to say, one referee put it this way, the other put it that way. Wash High is using a timeout, though. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here with 3:52 remaining in the half. It's 21-3, Wash High over McGuffey. Listen to McGuffey Sports Network, powered by ARA Sports Shop, here to the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Hi, everyone. Zach Waters from the McGuffey Sports Network. Whenever your home or business decides to give you a headache, turn to the experts you can trust at McKean Plumbing and Heating, located at 468 West Chestnut Street in Washington. It is your source for plumbing, heating, electrical, and air conditioning. Whether it's a job for the do-it-yourselfer, a routine service call, or an installation, let the experienced staff assist with your needs. Call them at 724-225-6260 or stop in and visit them Monday through Fridays 8 to 6 and Saturdays 8 to 4. Plumbing, heating, electrical, or air conditioning, answer McKean. PA 9085.
Okay, after the Wash High timeout, it is second and goal from the 6-yard line for McGuffey. Set up on the right hash, McEwen under center. He gets it, and he hands it off quickly to his fullback, and he is dropped for no gain. It's too much penetration. It seems like every single Wash High defender is in the backfield before they even get the handoff. It's third and goal.
It's just a simple goal line defense that Wash High is running. They have everybody stacked on the defensive line.
Third and goal.
You bring up the linebackers right in the gaps, and that kind of eliminates the run going right up the center for this McGuffey offense. You know, 3rd and 6, it's going to have to be 4-down territory almost, you would think.
Droboy's the fullback again. Down the goal for the 6. Motion Wade to the left. Back to pass. We have another flag pre-snap. Offside this time is the signal, though. So that will help out the Highlanders. That'll be half the distance. Should put the ball at the 3-yard line.
So that brings them a little bit closer back to where they originally started, but still, it's going to be 3rd down.
So this might change the play call a bit. I do like spreading them out a little bit more with the man in motion, but because they're clogging up that defense, but maybe it gives you a hole if you decide to keep it on the
3-yard line.
I mean, right now you have a good 50-50 with it, obviously. You want to try to maybe catch him off guard with the element of surprise.
It's going to be Mullen split wide to the left side, right to the right. Goes down and goal. And he motions Wagers. They pitch it to him. He's going to try the left corner. Can he get the edge? He's going to go forward. He dives. He's close. And they're going to mark him just short. He's just short around the half-yard line. Wow. He dove forward and just couldn't quite break that plane, so he is going to be down 4th down and goal inside the 1.
You know what, at this point, go with the old ace in the hole and go with the old QB sneak right up the gut.
And get some push from his friends here. We got Fullback is Droboy behind McEwen. He's going to push forward, and the pile moves. We'll get the signal here from the referee, and it's into the end zone for the touchdown. 1 yard out. Phillip McEwen takes it in and makes the score 21-9.
Quarterback, Phillip McEwen.
All reliable. Strikes again. QB sneak. Come back here to the replay. We slow things down. McEwen just tries to get low. You see Droboy come up and in behind him, but he had already crossed the plane, and the Highlanders get their first TD of the game. Now it looks like McGuffey looking to go for 2 here with 2:05 left to go, which I don't blame him.
And they do send the offense out. So they're going for the 2-point conversion here with 2:05 to go. McEwen under center, gets it. He wants to run the option left side. He is hit, and he is dropped. So the 2-point conversion, no good. I don't like going for it that early in the game. And we have a late flag, but I think this is well after the play, so whatever this is going to affect the ensuing kickoff.
With the football was Phillip McEwen.
Get the call here from the official to see what it was. The field goal, the point after was no good. So it's 21-9 with 2:05 to go. Personal foul on McGuffey. And now they're going to have to kick off from their own 25-yard line because of that. So whoever did the penalty.
Personal foul called against McGuffey.
And you've given a powerful offense a chance to return a kickoff, but you're going to have to kick off from your own 25 instead of your own 30.
And that definitely hurts. And that kind of kick to McGuffey where it hurts too. I mean, that definitely benefits Wash High at this point.
You got to keep your emotions in check. We've seen Wash High be guilty of that so far, and McGuffey just did the same thing here and really put themselves in a position where they're going to have to make a stop on defense. And Wash High should end up with great field position here. 2:05 to go. I think they have 1 timeout remaining, if I'm not mistaken. That's what the scoreboard says, so go with that. Dietrich's going to kick off from his own 25. He puts on the left hash.
Kicking off
going to be
Ethan Dietrich.
Eddie Lewis.
Back deep for Wash High. Reuben Gordon and Eddie Lewis.
Sends it end over end. It's going to be Lewis. Catches it up high at the 28. Over the 30 now. The 35. And he's going to try to move around. Now he's running backwards a little bit, but he gets up across the 40 where he's tackled there by Connor Crow. They're going to give him the 41, so that's where
by Eddie
the
Lewis
will have the ball first down and 10.
And that was a nice open field tackle by Crow.
By Connor
he was
Crow.
able to kind of shift his way through everybody on that kickoff team for McGuffey. I mean, he had a potential opportunity here on the near side to try to break it free, but Connor Crow just laying down the boom. Still nice field position for Wash High.
From the 41-yard line.
At their own 41.
So last time it was the pressure on Fuse that created the turnover. See if they can get to him again. He is in the shotgun. 4 wide, 2 wide receivers to each side. So they go 5 wide this time. He's going to sprint to his right. He spins around in the backfield, but he's hit by the second wave. And I believe that was Philosopher that got in there to help out the tackle.
Quarterback Devon Hughes.
Second down and 9.
I'm trying to see who came on the right side. I believe that was Donley as well as Dietrich kind of leading the charge that time. Philosopher just kind of came for the cleanup.
Stopped by Reno Presto.
That was one of the few times that we've seen Fuse get stopped by this McGuffey defense.
And Troy Pelosi.
Clock is winding down. They only have the 1 timeout. So they don't seem to be in much of a hurry here. McGuffey gets the ball in the second half. They could really use a stop here.
Ball at the 42.
Second down and long. Second down and 9 to go. Man is in motion, and they're going to pitch it to him, and he's going to try to cut up the field, weaving around, and going to go down after maybe no gain. They might give him a yard. That goes Reuben Gordon on the sweep. But
the ball
second
carrier
down,
was Reuben Gordon.
8 coming up.
Stopped by Nate Romastead.
They're just trying to take everything to the outside right now. And they're just kind of slowing the pace up. 30 seconds on the play clock. The game clock at 42 seconds.
I'm surprised.
3rd and 8 from the 43-yard line.
It's 11-point lead, so 2 scores, but you think with that starting field position being outside the 40-yard line, you'd have been a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, it's almost surprising seeing that. I mean, I'd have to agree with you 100%.
See what they do here. 20 seconds to go as the clock winds down. Houston the shotgun. 5 wide again, 3rd and 8. And in motion, and they give it to him. No, he keeps it, and he's chased here to the near side, and he's going to have to retreat again, and he's going to, oh, the ball's out! It's picked up by Logan Smith! McGuffey has the ball with 6 seconds to go in the half at the 36-yard line.
I mean, you want to talk about a chain of unfortunate events. Fuse was trying to break free from the McGuffey defense, and the ball just pops out. We go back to the replay. He was just trying to avoid getting tackled. He fakes a handoff. He comes left. Dietrich applies good pressure. He makes some ensuing contact.
Oh, that was Dietrich that came in there and popped it out. Wow. But so they're going to have the ball. They're only going to have time for one play.
You might as well chuck it deep.
Yeah, one shot. You got to take it to the end zone here and see if the Hail Mary can connect.
Football spotted at the 36-yard line.
Throw it up with a wish and a prayer.
See, McAdoo's going to the right. Also in the slot right is going to be Ethan Dietrich. To the left side is Travis White. They're going to roll out and pressure, and McEwen, he throws it up in the air. He's got a man down there. It's McAdoo. It's up, bouncing around and falls incomplete. So that'll do it for the first half of play. Some excitement at the end. But nonetheless, we score at the half. It's Washington 21, McGuffey 9. We'll be right back here for halftime on the McGuffey Sports Network. Powered by ARH Sports Shop and carried on the Tim Life High School Sports Network.
Hunters, it's almost that time of year again. And when gearing up for your next hunt, visit ARH Sports Shop. ARH Sports Shop has proudly served the tri-state area as your local sportsman store for over 25 years. Locally owned and operated, they specialize in new and gently used shotguns, handguns, and rifles. Instead of waiting in long lines at major big box stores, purchase your hunting license from ARH with fast, friendly service. For more information, visit their website at arhsportshop.com or visit them at 4174 Route 40 in Claysville across from Sunset Beach. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 5 and Saturdays noon to 4. ARH Sports Shop, a proud supporter of McGuffey Athletics.
Cold weather wreaks havoc on your vehicles. Dead batteries, flat tires, or simply locked out? Call McAdoo's Towing and Crane Services. McAdoo's offers roadside services, including fuel delivery, lockout assistance, jump starts, and tire changes, including 24-hour towing, recovery, hauling services for vehicles and loads of all sizes. With crane service? No problem. McAdoo's is capable of 24-hour crane service and assistance with a fleet of 8 cranes. A family-owned and operated company since 1965. Why call just anyone when you can call a family you can trust? 724-484-7300. McAdoo's Towing and Crane Services. Their business is picking up.
Highlanders Nation, looking for that perfect piece of clothing to showcase your McGuffey spirit? Look no further than Fanatic Impressions at 166 South Main Street in Washington. Fanatic Impressions offers a wide variety of sporting goods, athletic apparel, and school spirit gear. Have an event coming up? Fanatic Impressions offers custom bulk screen printing and promotional product printing to help make your team, event, wedding, or business all the more personal. Open Monday through Saturday. Fanatic Impressions at 166 South Main Street in Washington.
Halftime here at Wash High Stadium, and the score, Wash High 29 and McGuffey 9. Here's how we got there. Wash High took the opening drive. It only took them 3 plays, 32-yard pass from Davon Fuse to Logan Carlisle, and that made it 7-0. McGuffey would answer on their opening drive. They would take the ball into Wash High territory and finish it off the 29-yard field goal by Ethan Dietrich to make it 7-3. Wash High, though, on their second drive would take the ball and very quickly a 57-yard pass, this time from Logan Carlisle to Reuben Gordon, made it 14-3. McGuffey would have a field goal blocked on another one of their drives down deep into Wash High territory. When we go into the second quarter, Wash High would get another touchdown on a 66-yard touchdown run by Davon Fuse. That made it 21-3 at the time. McGuffey, though, created a turnover. They got an interception by Nate Romastan. They gave them ball deep in Wash High territory, capped that off with a 1-yard touchdown run by McEwen. They went for 2, did not get it, and then they got another turnover right at the end of the half, but weren't able to capitalize. There was only 6 seconds left. They tried a Hail Mary. So that's how we got the 21-9. Right now, Wash High really had a really great start on offense. McGuffey's defense, those last couple times, creating a couple turnovers there, trying to get the ball back to their offense. They're going to need more of that in the second half.
I mean, yeah, you definitely need to have some big turnovers in the second half to really stay in it. I mean, it's really not been too bad of a game, though. I mean, set aside from a couple of blemishes there, but both of these teams are just kind of battling it out. And I mean, McGuffey's hanging right there with this Wash High team. I mean, they've gotten lucky on just a couple of big plays, and that's what kind of sets them aside right now. They've been able to capitalize and finish all their drives, and McGuffey's just kind of stalled and just fell a little bit short.
So we are going to hand things over right now to the Week 9 halftime show, Mr. Don Rebel and the Triple Live High School Sports Network. And we'll be back after that as you watch the McGuffey Band out there performing one of the last time for the regular season anyways at halftime. It's going to be a tribute to that 70s show, and they've done a great job with that all year. So enjoy that visually while we hand this over audio-wise to the Triple Live High School Sports Network and Mr. Don Rebel.
Halftime show, Week 9 edition on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. 2 quarters of football left in the regular season, and then for some, unfortunately, the season will come to an end. For others, it's getting ready for the WPL playoffs and November football. Chris Harlan joins me as we run down all 6 classifications. I think everybody's familiar now with a lot of the scenarios. We will have these ironed out in the scoreboard show coming up a little bit later on the network. So 6A, North Allegheny and Central Catholic are in. The winner of Cannon McMillan and Mount Lebanon is in. Seneca Valley controls their own destiny. If they beat North Allegheny, they are in. If Seneca Valley loses, then that opens the door for scenarios and the Atlas.
Yeah, good job by the schedule makers. We basically had 2 play-in games back-to-back. Last week, Central Catholic, Seneca Valley. This week, Lebo, Cannon, Mac. So put some drama into the 6A playoff race down the stretch.
Indeed. 5A in the Big East Conference, 2 representatives in, Franklin Regional and Gateway. The Northeast Conference has nobody that has clinched. The winner of the North Hills Pine Richland game is in. If Penn Hills beats Woodland Hills, they are in this evening. In the Allegheny 6, Bethel Park is in Upper St. Clair. If they win, they are also playoff bound. And then, of course, you have the 2 wild cards. Again, depending on what happens in some of these head-to-head games going on as we speak, will either make it a little easier to figure out the wild card or a little tenuous. In fact, there's a scenario where it could come down to the committee tomorrow determining the second wild card.
Yeah, that is. People are going to be worrying about that one for sure. One, to me, I think I'm keeping my eye on Penn Trafford. I think it's interesting, the defending state champions, and they're in jeopardy here. I mean, they're trying to chase down probably one of those wild cards is what they're looking at. But my math I had done, I think there are 54 WPL teams that won a state championship since the state playoffs started. Only 8 of them failed to make the WPL playoffs the next year. Penn Trafford, trying not to be number 9 to not make the playoffs the year after winning a state title.
Yeah, and Mount Lebanon trying not to be number 10 up in 6.
They are. Yep.
All right. Penn Trafford wouldn't have to get in via a wild card, but they have to win.
Right.
Franklin Regional this evening. All right. Parkway Conference as we go down to 4A now. Aliquippa, Central Valley, West Allegheny, Montour, Blackhawk are in. They get 5 teams because of the size of the conference. Chris enjoying the big showdown, Central Valley and Aliquippa tonight at Freedom. The Big 8 Conference has its 4 teams set, the order being determined in large part by that McKeesport-Thomas Jefferson game. McKeesport, TJ, Laurel, Highlands, Latrobe all in. Armstrong and Highlands are in, 2 spots up for grabs in the Greater Allegheny Conference. Big one tonight. North Catholic visiting Mars. Hampton in control of their own destiny, but going up against a very good Highlands team.
Yeah, to me that Mars North Catholic game is interesting because you got Eric Kasparovich on the Mars side trying to build a program first year there, what that would mean to make the playoffs for them. On North Catholic side, you've got Coach Pat O'Shea, who's been there 6 years, has won a bunch of games, and has said this is going to be his last season. He was planning to resign. So a lot going on. You got two teams that really want to win and continue their season for much different reasons.
Yeah, good point. All right, 3A Western Hills Conference. 3 teams set. Avonworth, West Mifflin, and South Park is in. No scenario keeps the Eagles out as they battle West Mifflin tonight. So basically comes down to the winner of the Hopewell Beaver game getting into the postseason from the Western Hills Conference. Allegheny Conference, 4 teams set, ordered to be determined tonight. Freeport, Shadyside Academy, East Allegheny, Deer Lake, same situation in the interstate with Elizabeth Forward, Bell Vernon, Southmoreland, and Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, you mentioned that Hopewell Beaver game. Hopewell's had some down years. Them right on the cusp there. I know that would mean for them to try to get in, but also with Beaver, that's a good rivalry. 2 Beaver County schools. See what they can do.
All right, to 2A now. This is a scenario where 14 teams get in. 5 from the Allegheny Conference, 5 from the Midwestern Athletic Conference, 4 from the Century, and pretty much the field is set. 1 team remaining up in the air in the Allegheny Conference. Steel Valley is in, Sarah Catholic in, Ligonier Valley in, Borough is in. If Apollo Ridge beats Borough tonight, they are in. If not, it opens the door for Imani Christian to qualify. In the Midwestern Athletic Conference, Beaver Falls, Neshannock, Mohawk, great story that you've touched on our website, Chris. Western Beaver and Riverside. And in the Century Conference, Still Rocks, Keystone Oaks, Washington, and McGuffey.
Yeah, I think the Mohawk's an interesting story. Everybody knows how the year started with the hazing allegations and the turmoil that program was in to see Coach Tim McCutcheon and his staff kind of get that Mohawk program together and clinch a playoff spot last week and then this week try to maybe play for second in the conference. Tough start to a season, but to be able to hold the team together and get to the end, that says a lot about the kids and the coaches in that program.
Yeah, indeed. All right, finally, Class A, the biggest of the tournament field, 16, so 4 from all 4 conferences make it. This is sort of old school. Big 7 conference, 4 teams are set. Laurel, Southside, Union, and Rochester. Eastern Conference, those 4 are set. Greensburg Central Catholic, Leechburg, Clairton, and Jeanette. Black Hills Conference, 3 of the 4 in. Bishop Canevin, Burgettstown, Fort Cherry. Our Lady of the Sacred Heart went to the finals last year. They've been pretty much near the top of the rankings all year, but they're not in yet. It comes down to pretty much the winner of the Osh-Cornell game getting into the postseason. And Tri-County South, Mapletown, great story with the Maples, Monessen, California, and Carmichael.
Yeah, I was talking to Donnie Militzer, Olsh's coach, after their loss to Bishop Canevin last week, and he was kind of shaking his head about that. He said, "You imagine a 7-2 team going into the last week of the season, and they've got to win to make the playoffs." But that's the way that Black Hills Conference is shaking out this year, with them and Cornell and the winners in.
Nehemiah Z missed that Bishop Canevin game. Obviously, they need him against a pretty good Cornell team just to, again, qualify for the postseason. We will have the playoff brackets unveiling show tomorrow at 2 p.m. But to find out who's going to be part of the brackets unveiling show, don't forget after the game that you are listening to or watching, check out the scoreboard show from 9:30 until midnight. tribhssn.triblive.com. We will have all the qualifiers, including those nasty wild cards in Class 5A. Can't complain because that's the only class with wild cards, so it might be the only class where we need to bring out this bad boy. Thanks to Chris Harlan. Enjoy the second half of the game you're listening to here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Your home for Highlanders football all season long. You're listening to the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by ARH Sports Shop.
Hi everyone, Zach Waters from the McGuffey Sports Network. Whenever your home or business decides to give you a headache, turn to the experts you can trust at McKean Plumbing and Heating, located at 468 West Chestnut Street in Washington, and is your source for plumbing, heating, electrical, and air conditioning. Whether it's a job for the do-it-yourselfer, a routine service call, or an installation, let the experienced staff assist with your needs. Call them at 724-225-6260 or stop in and visit them Monday through Fridays 8 to 6 and Saturdays 8 to 4. Plumbing, heating, electrical, or air conditioning, answer McKean. PA 9085.
Hunters, it's almost that time of year again. And when gearing up for your next hunt, visit ARH Sports Shop. ARH Sports Shop has proudly served the tri-state area as your local sportsman store for over 25 years. Locally owned and operated, they specialize in new and gently used shotguns, handguns, and rifles. Instead of waiting in long lines at major big box stores, purchase your hunting license from ARH with fast, friendly service. For more information, visit their website at arhsportshop.com or visit them at 4174 Route 40 in Claysville across from Sunset Beach. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 5 and Saturdays noon to 4. ARH Sports Shop, a proud supporter of McGuffey Athletics.
Cold weather wreaks havoc on your vehicles. Dead batteries, flat tires, or simply locked out? Call McAdoo's Towing and Crane Services. McAdoo's offers roadside services, including fuel delivery, lockout assistance, jump starts, and tire changes, including 24-hour towing, recovery, hauling services for vehicles and loads of all sizes. Need crane service? No problem. McAdoo's is capable of 24-hour crane service and assistance with a fleet of 8 cranes. A family-owned and operated company since 1965. Why call just anyone when you can call a family you can trust? 724-484-7300. McAdoo's Towing and Crane Services. Their business is picking up.
Highlanders Nation, looking for that perfect piece of clothing to showcase your McGuffey spirit? Look no further than Fanatic Impressions at 166 South Main Street in Washington. Fanatic Impressions offers a wide variety of sporting goods, athletic apparel, and school spirit gear. Have an event coming up? Fanatic Impressions offers custom bulk screen printing and promotional product printing to help make your team, event, wedding, or business all the more personal. Open Monday through Saturday.
We would like to recognize the senior band members of the Prexies
Welcome back
Marching
to the
Band.
McGuffey Sports Network,
Over
powered
the
by
past 4
ARH,
years,
carried exclusively on the Triple
have
I High School
dedicated their
Sports Network.
time,
I'm Zach
effort,
Waters. It's
and
halftime here
talent to
at
maintaining
Wash High
the pride,
Stadium.
tradition,
Joining us,
and
Wash
excellence
High
of the
leading
Washington High
McGuffey
School Band
Highlanders
program.
21
Mr. Cherry,
to 9.
Mr.
Now
Schmidt,
time to take
Mr.
a
Reed
look
Miller,
at
and
the
Mrs.
out-of-town
Nielsen. Thank these
scoreboard
students
and
for
see
all
what
their
else is
hard
happening
work.
around Washington
Congratulations,
Green
seniors, and best
and the
of
rest
luck
of
to
Western
you in the future.
Pennsylvania. As of right now, Best Center leading Monessen at the half,
Lillian Bordley
22-16.
is the
Carmichael
daughter of
16,
Robert
Jefferson
and Aaron
Morgan
Bordley,
6 in the third. Trinity on top of Ringwood,
who are escorting her with her
40-7
sister,
late in
Isabella.
the second quarter.
Lily
Bethel
is a
Park
member
20,
of the marching
Peters
band,
Township
symphonic
7
band,
in the
and
second
steel
quarter.
band.
Fort Cherry leading
She is this
Burgettstown
year's trombone section leader.
27-14.
She
It's
participates
Charleroi
in Tech Crew for the
28,
Prexy
Waynesburg
Musical
6, a
and
battle of the
volunteers
Beatles
at Citizens Library.
going on down
Lily
in
also
Greene
is
County.
treasurer of the National Honor Society and is
Upper
employed at
St. Clair
Old Navy.
28,
She plans to
South
attend a
Fayette
four-year
nothing
college
at the
to
half. Bell
major
Vernon
in
35,
marine
Elizabeth
biology.
Forward 14.
Lillian
And
Bordley.
Mapletown Maples trying to go the distance and go unbeaten in the regular
Zechariah
season.
Deagle is
They're
the son of
leading the
David
West
and
Green
Amanda
Pioneers
Deagle, who are escorting him
35-17
tonight.
at the
Zechariah
half.
is a member of the
Back
marching
into our
band,
broadcast
symphonic
booth,
band,
Mr.
and
Rusty
jazz
Pettit.
band.
Yeah.
His plans after high school are undecided at this time.
A lot of big
He
games
plans to enter into an apprentice training and open his own
Bethel
business.
Park has really come on strong in
Zechariah
the second
Deagle.
half of the season. They look like they might be the team to beat in 5
Zoe
games.
Dinch is the daughter of Anthony and Christine Dinch,
They definitely peaked
who are
at the right
escorting
time. That's where
her
I
with
did
her
fail to
brother
mention.
Tony.
I just stumbled
Zoe is
across.
a member of the marching
but,
band, symphonic
we were
band,
talking
and steel
before
band.
this game, Mount
She
Lebanon,
has been a member of Girl Scouts for 13 years, where she has been awarded her bronze and silver award and is currently working toward her gold award. She is the creator behind the You Matter Serenity Garden for suicide awareness in Washington and is the PA state representative for the Be Strong initiative.
And the Big
She
Macs at
also
home
is a
tonight.
4-year
So
member
I think there were
of the
two
Prexy
different scenarios
Performers.
that had to happen in that
She
game.
will be
They had to
attending
beat
Tom
Mount Lebanon to
Savini's
get
Special
in.
Effects School
Or
at the
Seneca
Douglas
Valley
Education
has to
Center
lose.
in the
Seneca
fall.
Valley has to
Zoe
lose to
Dinch.
where they play North Allegheny.
Yes.
So as long as Seneca Valley loses,
Alan Davina
no,
is the son of Nick and Tammy Davina,
myself,
who are escorting him tonight.
The Valley loses.
Alan is a member of the marching band, symphonic band, and jazz band.
Happen.
He serves as co-captain of the Wash-Eye Drumline.
Into the
After
postseason,
graduation,
which
he plans to study computer science.
Years, if I'm not mistaken.
Alan
That's been a team,
Davina.
and we hate to use the term in high school sports, but the dreaded term rebuilding, but a lot of programs go through a rebuilding
Raylan Marshall is the
and
daughter
Ken
of
McMillan having
Stacy
one of
Marshall,
those
who is escorting her with
throughout
Brad
the
Marshall
late
and
90s,
Deshaun
early
Wright.
2000s, even the mid-2000s
Raylan
for
is
that
a
matter.
member of the
2010s.
marching band, symphonic
They've kind
band,
of gone by
and
the
is this year's
wayside, and
alto
they just haven't been able to
saxophone
kind of
section
put it all
leader.
together.
She is also
they've
the
been having
WHS
a
History
pretty
Club
impressive,
president.
year
Raylan
so
wants
far.
to
I
go to
think they were
college
5
and
and
continue
4,
participating in band
if I'm not
and
mistaken,
pursue
in their
social work
conference.
or become a guidance
So,
counselor.
you
Raylan
always like to see the
Marshall.
local teams punch that ticket into the postseason. It's quite exciting. As you like to see your own team
is the
kind
daughter
of
of
make their
Anita and
run
Michael Mellish,
into a
who are
playoff,
escorting her tonight.
playoff run if they can.
Savannah is a member of the marching band and steel drum band, participates in the Brexy Theater, and enjoys playing D&D with friends. She plans to complete her prerequisites, then attend nursing school to become an RN.
Only one of them actually misses
Savannah
the tournament at the end. North Allegheny's 3-0, Central Catholic 2-2, and then the other three sitting there at 1-2. So one of them will not
Jordan
make it.
Nielsen is the son of Justine and
in
Ray
this
Nielsen,
region, there's
who are
only
escorting him
one
tonight.
section of 6A football.
Jordan is a member of the marching band,
5-4-3s, 2s,
symphonic
and
band,
1s.
jazz
But then
band,
as
steel
you
drum
kind of
band,
venture
and
out
percussion
towards
ensemble.
the central
He loves
and
bird
into
watching,
the eastern parts
cooking,
of the state,
going to classic car
that's where you
shows,
kind of
and spending
find
time with
more of
family and
these
friends.
6A schools.
He hopes to one day pursue a career with animals.
It's predominantly from the Philly region,
Jordan
if I'm not mistaken.
Nielsen.
You see a lot of the powerhouse teams that are always consecutive playing year
Chelsea
after year
Patrick
for state
is
championship.
the daughter of Roxanne
That's why it was such a
Patrick
big story
and is
last year,
escorted
if
by
not
her
Lebanon
and her
taking
brother
that
Stephen.
I'm trying to think who they played
Chelsea is a
last
member of
season.
the marching band,
they're in
steel drum
Championship.
band, and jazz band, and also a member of the Wash-Eye Rifle Team. She is a Girl Scout and has worked on countless community volunteer projects since first grade. Chelsea attends WACTC Collision Repair Program and is a chapter officer of the Skills USA Leadership Program for 2 years in a row. She also is one of this year's Fall Conference officers for the Western region.
They announced a lot of the other seniors.
Chelsea also plans to compete in the Skills USA District Competition for automotive
St.
refining.
Joseph's Prep.
Her plans
out of
after high school
Philadelphia,
are to
and,
pursue
Bob
music
Palfrey led them
education
to a
to
state
inspire
title that was
students
35-17,
with her love for music,
last
just as
December.
Mr. Dayton and
a lot
Mr.
of
Boyce had done
teams
for
coming out
her
of that
and so
greater
many
region
other students.
out of Philadelphia.
Chelsea's advice is to not take life
say
too
we step aside
seriously
here and we pay
because
some
you'll
more
never get
bills,
out
and,
alive. Chelsea Patrick.
We'll be back here on the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by ARH Sports Shop and carried on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. It's halftime here
Courtney
at
Price
Washington.
is the daughter of
Highlander
Suzanne
fans,
and
let's
Matthew
face it,
Price,
nobody enjoys
who are
when their
escorting
vehicle
her
needs
tonight.
service work. So let the
Courtney
trusted
is a member of the
professionals at Route 40
symphonic
Auto
band,
ease your
marching
worries.
band,
It's quality
jazz
service
band,
and
and steel
diagnostics
band.
with a hometown
Courtney is
feel,
vice
offering
president
brakes,
of National
exhaust,
Honor
tune-ups,
Society at
engine
Wash-Eye,
repair, transmission
is a member
repair,
of
suspension
Pressing
repair,
Music
and regular
Theater
maintenance
crew
for your vehicle.
and
Maybe it's as
state
simple as an
manager.
oil change
She
or as
volunteers
pesky as
as
a
a
state and
student
emission
dance
test. Call
leader,
Route 40 Auto
a Girl
at
Scout, and a tutor.
724-484-7963 or stop in at 150 Route 40 West in West Alexander.
Looking for beautiful yet gently used items for your home, apartment, or office? Then visit the Back Lot, located at 840 Ray Street in Washington. The Back Lot, formerly known as Badillions, has proudly served the Washington County area for over 50 years. They offer a wide variety selection of furniture, appliances, home furnishings, college dorm supplies, antiques, and sporting goods. With their ever-changing selection of amazing finds and great savings, any item purchased can be brought home the same day, saving you more than you ever could imagine. Like them on Facebook or call them at 724-705-7662. The Back Lot. No thrills, just deals. Something for everyone.
Jim Murray's Auto Service, located at 122 East Railroad Street in Washington, offers full auto repair, state inspection, emissions, brakes, alignment, tune-ups, oil changes, whatever ails your car or truck. Jim and his qualified team of mechanics can diagnose your vehicle issues and get you back on the road in no time. At Jim Murray's, you're not a service number. Jim takes the time to discuss your auto repair one-on-one before the work is started. Give Jim a call, 724-222-1350. Jim Murray's, professional service with personal small-town treatment.
And steel band.
Your home for Highlanders football all season long. You're listening to the McGuffey Sports Network powered by ARH Sports Shop.
Sophomore year. In her spare time, she runs Hoppy Street Farm.
Are you planning a holiday but need some assistance?
Her future
It might be
plans
confusing,
include attending
but
college,
here's a solution.
traveling the
Sky's the
culinary
Limit Travel.
world with Gordon
Since
Ramsay,
2014,
learning
Sky's
fashion
Limit Travel
design
has been guiding
in
travelers to their
Paris
vacation
and
destination.
creating new species of
Whether it's a
zombies
family or
with
group
Tom
vacation,
Savini
luxurious
in
or
Hollywood.
romantic getaway,
Lucy
Sky's Limit
believes
Travel
that
is happy to
dreams are
assist.
only dreams
Also
if you
specializing in
don't make
cruises
them
and
happen.
all-inclusive resorts.
Lucy's
Sky's Limit Travel offers destination guides for the perfect vacation getaway. For more information, visit their website at skyslimittravel.net or call them at 724-413-3182. Sky's the Limit Travel. Lose yourself in the Caribbean.
The marching band and symphonic band. And serves
Looking to
as
earn
flute
fast
and
cash for
piccolo
scrap
section
metal and
leader.
vehicles? Brookman Iron and Metals will pay you top dollar for unwanted scrap metal or junk cars. Since 1931, Brookman Iron and Metals has offered the highest market prices for scrap metal, from iron to brass to vehicles. Looking to recycle? Their local family-owned company will take any recyclable metal off your hands. In addition, you have easy access to their clean location to recycle without a hassle. Don't let recyclable metal materials take up your much-needed space. Use a roll-off container from Brookman Iron and Metals to provide you with a convenient solution for your recycling needs. Brookman Iron and Metals, located at 4 Race Street in Washington, 724-222-4260.
Accidents are unfortunate events and often cause stress and disruption in your daily life. Relax. Let Lombardi Auto Body help you get through this process of getting your vehicle back on the road safely and as quickly as possible. Open since 1984, Lombardi Auto Body is a family-run business that delivers the highest quality repairs with continued customer loyalty. Call Lombardi's first to schedule your free estimate. Lombardi Auto Body, 140 Highland Avenue in Washington, 724-222-3077.
Since 1988, Tri-State Designs has provided customers with the highest quality awards for all occasions. Conveniently located on Main Street in Claysville, Tri-State Designs features a full showroom with many examples of the various awards they offer. Trophies, plaques, ribbons, engravings, or maybe you need a custom order. No problem. Stop in or give them a call at 724-663-5346. Tri-State Designs, a trusted award shop and proud supporter of McGuffey Athletics.
Alexis Family Dentistry is a full-service general dental practice offering comprehensive dental health care service in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Dr. Alexis, a McGuffey graduate, is inspired to make patients her priority by working together for your healthier smile. Her goal is to help you relax and address all your questions and concerns. Your individual treatment plan is crafted to fulfill all your dental health needs and to reach your goals for a beautiful and healthy smile. Call Dr. Alexis today at 724-470-9750 to schedule your appointment. Dr. Alexis, a proud Highlander supporter.
Hi, this is Rusty Pettit with Cruise Planners. We're a full-service travel agency, and we can help you plan your next cruise, a vacation to an all-inclusive resort, a destination wedding, a honeymoon, or taking the kids to Disney World. It would be our pleasure to help you and your family plan your dream vacation. Visit our website, www.rocktheboatcruiseandtravel.com, or call me, Rusty Pettit, at 412-770-6511, and let's start planning.
Welcome back here to Wash High Stadium, wrapping up senior night celebrations tonight at halftime with the Wash High band and Guard as well. And
Camila Young is the daughter of Tanya Young and Dwight Washington, who is escorting her with Kalia Khalil, Farad Yashir, and Kiara Young. Camila is a first-year majorette and member of the marching band. She loves music, singing, and watching gaming YouTube videos. Camila
One of the
Young.
updated scores I saw, Carmichael's on top of Jefferson Morgan 22-6 in the third. Chartiers Houston shutting out Bella 20-0.
Is the daughter of John
Trinity
and Pat
extending
Zimmerman,
its lead
who
over
are
Ringwood
escorting her
50-7.
Adele is a member of the marching
late in the
band,
second
symphonic
quarter
band,
of that
and steel
contest.
band.
I believe they're playing
She is
down in
co-captain
Ringwood
of the
tonight.
Wash High Drumline.
Still
Adele
trying to
also
find
has
that
been a
North
member
Allegheny
of the
Soka
Wash High
Valley
girls
score.
tennis team since her freshman year.
they will wrap up.
She is a member of the National Honor Society and volunteers at Citizens Library. Adele also takes classical piano lessons.
They're headquartered in
After high
Washington,
school,
PA.
she
Captain
plans
has
to
been providing
attend
industrial
a four-year
customers civil,
college
mechanical,
to
and
study
electrical
pre-law and
construction
English.
services for 70 years.
Adele
In addition to
Zimmerman.
their construction skills, they also provide pipe, metal fabrication, as well as engineering.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
customer base
Wash
consists of
High
clients
senior
of natural
band
gas, power,
members
steel,
and
chemical,
their
and glass
families.
industries. I also want to thank Community Bank and also Janovich Mason, sponsors to the program, and all of our great sponsors here at the McGuffey Sports Network make all of these broadcasts possible. McAdoo's Towing and Crane Service, Lombardi Auto, who fortunate for Lou Lombardi, unfortunate for me, is that he's going to see a lot more of me in the coming weeks. As I have, I found out it's deer season the hard way.
Oh no!
Yesterday morning, and going to have some work done to my pickup truck. So I'm going to take it actually to Lou's on Tuesday and get the. You know, it goes through. You get the estimate for insurance, but then he has to dig in there and find out exactly what else needs to be done. So that gets done. Hopefully the parts are around, because I'd really like to get that thing back in shape.
I'm sure. I mean, especially with wintertime coming. But I mean, after all, you do drive a Ford. I mean, if you were driving a Chevy, I don't think you would have had a scratch on the front end. Just kind of throwing it out there.
As hard as I hit that deer, I don't know if it would have mattered if I had a tank. It was the deer did not fare so well, but it was on a highway, and I was on highway speed. But yeah, it was lucky for me.
Yeah,
it
luckily
wasn't
you're
worse
okay.
than it was, but in the truck, it's a full-ton pickup, so the deer did not fare so well. But yep, I'm going to see Mr. Blue and the boys on the water soon.
Take good care of you.
Napo Auto Parts and then Alexis Family Dentistry, different iron metals. And then we've got Sky's the Limit Travel, Curtis Pharmacy, Route 40 Auto, the Back Lot, Fanatic Impressions, Planners, Jewelry, Auto Service, Eric's Sports Shop, Tri-State Designs, Channel Pro, all great sports. Awesome.
Yeah, speaking of Fanatic Impressions, our good friends Zach Storff and Tom Storff, they're on South Main Street. I think they were voted a finalist of Best of the Best this year for 2022. So quick shout out to Fanatic Impressions on being a top-ranked small business in the downtown Washington area. And I'll tell you what, it's nice that the OR actually has that contest going. That's been going on for quite some time now. I at least want to say the past 6, 7, maybe 8 years they've been doing that. And it's a great way to promote small business, kind of like how we do here on the McGuffey Sports Network. We have all the local businesses in and around the Claysville, Taylorstown, even the Washington area for that matter. And you know what, that's what helps us, and that's, we help you, by allowing you to be recognized, because without you, we might not be possible. So, I mean, to all the small businesses out there, we salute you, and, if you're eager to want to broadcast and be a part of our family, I mean, just feel free to reach out to us, and we could get you all the information you need here, because we've been ever expanding since 2014.
Yeah, it allows us to cover more things too.
Yeah,
because not just football, but it was great to watch the boys and girls soccer teams this fall. Did you get to do volleyball too?
I did not do. I did volleyball. I did one volleyball match last year, and I will tell you what, I am not versed in volleyball. So someone please learn me. I don't care. I will give you a blank check. Just take it and teach me.
But the boys soccer made it into the second round of the playoffs and the quarterfinals. They did lose last night to the top seeded South Park, but it was a great season for the McGuffey Highlanders boys soccer team. And looking before we know it, we've got postseason football next week, and then winter sports are right around the corner. And I know nobody wants to hear that, because that also means the winter is right around the corner.
Just don't say the word.
Yeah. They got it some up north a couple weeks ago, but so far down here in southwestern Pennsylvania, we have not had a visit from that part of the precipitation family yet, but I'm sure it's right around the corner as well.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, with the way these temperatures are right now, I mean, it has to at least be down in the mid to lower 40s right now. And it definitely feels like late fall. I mean, hard to believe, blink your eyes, next week we're going into November. On Tuesday is November 1, and you just often wonder where the time kind of goes, because summer sure flew by, and now, a couple days away from November, that means the holidays are right around the corner as well.
So we did have, we have the 21-9 score, but we also, one of the updates too, we did have that one ejection in the first half, and that was by Samaj Hughes, and it was because I think it was a verbal altercation he had, and it resulted because of his second personal foul. When you get, basically your first personal foul is not only a 15-yard penalty, but it also serves as a warning, because if you get 2 of them, you're kicked out of the game, and that's what happened to him. So he's gone for the rest of the day. He's one of their top linemen. And Jason brought up a good point at halftime. He said, did you notice they didn't move the ball as effectively after that? And that's tough. We saw that a handful of years ago. I think I want to say like maybe 3 seasons ago, 2019, there was an injury early on in the game to the Wash High center, or maybe it was 2 years ago. It might have been the 2020 season. But there was an injury and they just had a hard time on the interior part of the line after that. So something to watch for in the second half. McGuffey will have the ball to start things out. They trail by 12, and they don't only need to score, but the defense has a tough task at hand because you're down by 2 scores right now. You have an offense that got a field goal and the touchdown in the first half. You can't ask them to have to score too many points. So McGuffey not only is going to need to score, but they're going to have to keep Wash High off the board and maybe create a couple more turnovers. They created 2 late in the second quarter. See if they are up for that again. Back deep to receive this opening kickoff is going to be Nate Romastan and Ethan Dietrich. Romastan's returned a couple of them so far and had nice returns. Kicking off for Wash High from left to right is going to be Nick Blanchette. He's going to tee it up. It looks like maybe right in the center of the 40-yard line. He's been going a little bit there. He had one kind of a pooch type kick, popped it up in the air, and Dietrich was able to get under it. The last one went right to Dietrich, but he's standing at his 15-yard line.
Kicking off, Nick Blanchett.
Him and Dietrich are at the 15.
Back deep for McGuffey.
And we're getting ready here to start the second half of
and
play.
Nate Romastan.
Blanchett's kick, but to the end. Romastan gets it at the 17. Up over the 13. He's up over the 25 to 30 and gets tackles. He crosses the 30-yard line at around the 31. So McGuffey will have it 1st and 10 right there for the first offensive possession of the second half. I noticed Phil the kicker for
kick was returned by Nate Romastan.
He is on the sideline. We haven't seen him yet. It's been all Dietrich kicking.
Which is surprising, which
McGuffey
Stewart had a
will start
fantastic soccer run
from the 32-yard line.
All right, so McEwen's under center. Droboy's in a fullback behind him. McAdoo split wide to the right side. In motion is Wagers. And up the middle to the fullback. Droboy got a bit of a hole across the 35 and then lunges forward all the way out to the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 8 yards. And it'll be 2nd down and 2.
What I really admire about Dylan Droboy, whenever he takes that fullback dive, he doesn't come standing short. He has fantastic form. What I really like, though, is whenever he comes powering through that line, he's ducking and lunging, as you said, and that's really helping them gain some extra yards.
2nd down. Everybody in tight on the Wash High defense. Wagers in motion. This time McEwen follows his fullback up the middle, and he's got a 1st down as he pushes out across the 40. Gets all the way out near the 44, maybe the 45-yard line. And that's where they're going to put it. So that is a pickup of 5 yards for the quarterback. And
with the football, Philip McEwen.
First down and 10. McGuffey has the ball at the 45-yard line. McAdoo is in tight on the left side. Travis White split to the left side. In a motion, Wagers. Jet sweep to him. He's trying the corner. Gets around to the 45, the 50, and then gets hit as he crosses midfield and goes out of bounds in Wash High territory near the 47-yard line.
I mean, that was nice how that whole entire play just kind of up for Wagers as he takes the ball there and brings it to the near side of the field, and he just kind of bull rushes the sidelines and tries to follow his blockers. He looks like he stepped out right at about the 47-yard line, so it'll be a 2nd and short for McGuffey. 1st down marker at the 45 for the Highlanders.
2nd and 2. McAdoo to the right.
2nd and
Ryan
2.
Keaton split to the short side of the field on the left. In a motion, Dietrich up the middle this time. The fullback, Droboy's got the 1st down. He's still moving those legs. He's like all the way across the 40. That pile is pushed all the way inside the 35-yard line. Gain of 11 on the play. Dylan Droboy.
You know, he really doesn't have a lot of size to him, but he has a great build. And I'll tell you what, I don't want to be standing in front of that tank when he comes charging down towards you.
He's like bright yellow, old-school McGuffey helmet in there by one of the linemen.
Ball at the 34-yard line. First down.
That's the paint. That's the paint.
The paint's coming off. That's what it is. Okay.
That's Drew Boy's helmet.
There's a couple helmets the paint's coming off. All right, here's a pitch to Dietrich up the middle. He's got a hole. He's at the 30, the 25. Dietrich to the 20, the 15, the 10. It's first and goal, McGuffey. Ethan Dietrich all the way down to the 9-yard line, maybe the 8.
A quick toss to the right side. Dietrich hits the hole, and he just kind of works his way through some rush hour traffic there. But he gets the Highlanders within striking distance. They're well inside the red zone. I think he was spotted at the 7-yard line, 8-yard line.
First and goal from the 8. They're going to send Ryan Keith to the left. McAdoo is in there, but he's on the left side in the tight end position. Wagers in motion. He's going to try to head up the middle. He's across the 5, still fighting forward. Charles Wagers, hard running inside there, and he is stopped at around the 2-yard line, I believe.
The ball carrier
second down and goal.
I mean, here's what's unique about Charles Wagers. You know, this junior comes in listed at 5'9", 140 pounds, soaking wet. So, I mean, he's like a wet noodle out there, but I mean, he's been able to compete with the best of them. He's really kind of showcased himself here in the second half of this season.
The scoreboard says at the 3, but I swear that ball is at the 2. We'll see. Either way, it is second down and goal. Hewitt under center. And in motion, they give it to Wagers. He's trying the left side. He's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. Charles Wagers from 3 yards out. And he gets McGuffey on the board here in the second half. And scores 21-15.
And that's what we were just talking about. That gives them the spark they need. They take their second half opening drive, the distance, and they put it in and they cap it off with a great 3-yard touchdown run by Charlie Wagers. And now McGuffey going for the point after attempt, and Stewart's going to line up for this one.
The extra point, Dylan Stewart.
The hold is down. The kick is up. And that kick is good with 9:17 to go in the third quarter. It is now Wash High 21, McGuffey 16. Listen to McGuffey Sports Network, powered by Area Sports Shop.
McGuffey 16.
Highlanders Nation, looking for that perfect piece of clothing to showcase your McGuffey spirit? Look no further than Fanatic Impressions at 166 South Main Street in Washington. Fanatic Impressions offers a wide variety of sporting goods, athletic apparel, and school spirit gear. Have an event coming up? Fanatic Impressions offers custom bulk screen printing and promotional product printing to help make your team, event, wedding, or business all the more personal. Open Monday through Saturday. Fanatic Impressions at 166 South Main Street in Washington.
Back here after the McGuffey touchdown, that's exactly what they needed to start this second half of football. A long drive that started at their own 32-yard line, and they cap it off the 3-yard run by Charles Wagers. Extra point by Dylan Stewart makes the score 21-15.
It seems like things kind of turn the page here. We have a completely different ball game starting out this second half.
Dietrich is in to kick off again. So far this week, actually seen as that point after. Dietrich went up. It's going to be a lone liner that's scooped up at the 25-yard line, up over the 30 now. It's Davon Fuse. He gets hit as he gets to the 40-yard line, and he is going to be stopped there. The forward progress should put him right around the 40, and that'll be where Wash High takes over first down and 10.
I mean, that ball had an ugly spin like a dented top as it kind of hugged the hash mark, then drifted towards the numbers, and then Fuse picks it up right about the 25, 30-yard line. And then the entire left side of the kickoff team from McGuffey just kind of honed in on him like a missile and just stuffed him for a short gain. But still, decent field position for the Prexies here on their opening drive of the second half. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Still haven't started the play clock yet, which is giving time here. And now they start the 25-second clock.
Ball at the 39-yard line.
Wash High's been going back and forth between Fuse and Carlisle at quarterback. It looks like Fuse is going to be in the shotgun this time to start this drive off. 4 wide, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. And they've got Eddie Lewis in the backfield as a sidecar. There's a snap looking to his left. It's Fuse. He's got the throw. It's low. And he threw it right at the feet of the receiver. Didn't really give him much of a chance. Going to make 2nd down and 10.
He had pressure coming off the backside. It wasn't a blitz, but I couldn't tell who got through for McGuffey. I couldn't tell if it was Loss
was intended for Xavier
or if it was
Second
Smith.
down.
But the release by Fuse was just so far down because he had someone coming right on his backside there. I think that pressured him to forcing that pass.
2nd down and 10. Ball still at the 39-yard line of Wash High. Trips left again. One wide to the right, which is the short side of the field. Hughes gets it, and he's going to run. He's up the middle. He's across the 45 and gets hit. And a good gain out near the 48-yard line. About a pickup of 9. And 3rd and 1.
Yeah, he sold the fake that time, and he just kind of followed blockers again off tackle for Wash High. And he worked his way a little bit deeper this time. He gets tackled at the 48, as you said, Rusty. So it's going to be a 3rd and a short 1 for the Prexies.
From the 48-yard line.
And I'm sure Wash High's eager to keep this drive alive right now, seeing as McGuffey took their opening drive downfield for a touchdown.
Going to come out, and the first time tonight we've seen them in this. The I formation. Hughes is just going to quarterback sneak, dives forward. He gets to midfield. A 2-yard will give them a 1st down, and that'll move the chains.
Yeah, they just tried to go for the hurry up, knowing McGuffey's defense wasn't quite ready that time, and they just went with a quick cadence. And Fuse just lunges forward, gets the ball to the midfield stripe. So it'll be 1st and 10 Prexies. 8:05 left here in the 3rd quarter.
Try changing lots of personnel out every single play. They will go 4 wide again, 2 to each side. Lewis, the sidecar, going to move to the left side of Fuse in the shotgun. 1st and 10 at midfield. They get the snap and back to pass. The wide receiver screen is going to be incomplete, and we have a flag in the middle of the line of scrimmage. Troy Falost is going to get up.
I don't know if that was a shot block, possibly.
Maybe because he was down on the ground in an awkward position, and that's right where the flag was thrown.
And it looks like he's shown again, but he waves off to the sideline. So, yeah, it's a chop block. It was kind of weird. I'm watching a wide receiver on the far side run his route, and then you see him just kind of go down instantly. I know he didn't trip and he wasn't beaten. I mean, that's just a cheap defensive way to try to take out the lineman that lines up right across from you like that.
And that's 15 yards, and it puts the ball all the way back at the 35-yard line. So now it's 1st down and 25 Wash High after that penalty.
Yeah, they have a long way to go. Original line of scrimmage got the 50, the 1st down marker at the McGuffey 40-yard line.
Houston the shotgun again, trips left, 1 to the right. And we have a whistle, and I think it's a timeout by McGuffey. Did not like what he saw, and we'll take the timeout with him. Listen to the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by Area Sports Shop, carried on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Highlander fans, let's face it, nobody enjoys when their vehicle needs service work. So let the trusted professionals at Route 40 Auto ease your worries. It's quality service and diagnostics with a hometown feel, offering brakes, exhaust, tune-ups, engine repair, transmission repair, suspension repair, and regular maintenance for your vehicle. Maybe it's as simple as an oil change or as pesky as a state and emission test. Call Route 40 Auto at 724-484-7963 or stop in at 150 Route 40 West in West Alexander.
Back here, it's timeout for McGuffey. 7:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. The score is 21-16 in favor of Wash High as the first timeout for the Highlanders here in the 2nd half. Wash High still all 3. And it is 1st and 25 because of a chop block penalty from Wash High on the previous play. So they'll come out, trips left again, 1 wide receiver to the right side. Long Hughes in the backfield waiting the shotgun snap. He gets it, and he's looking left again. He throws the slant. It's going to be caught, and still on his feet, and now spinning around across the 48-yard line. That was number 8, Logan Carlisle, and he gets a nice gainer to get them
to Logan Carlisle.
2nd down. It's going to be 2nd down 13.
Yeah, Wash High now trying to hurry up and go. Well, they can't. They got to.
On the stop was Connor
trying to come back and do that was Falost. He's trying to get himself set.
2nd down and 13. Play again and throwing the pass down the middle. He's got a wide open guy, but he overthrew him. He was looking for Reuben Gordon, and the coverage was to the outside with Romastan, but the pass a little bit too high. So that brings up 3rd down and 13.
Yeah, Romastan and Crow were both feet going down the hash there. That ball just slightly overthrown for the wide receiver, Gordon. It looks like he has a little extra hitch in his giddy up there as he comes trotting back into the Wash High huddle.
So 3rd down and 13 now. Once again, trips left, lone receiver to the right. Eddie Lewis to the left of Fuse. Gets the shotgun. He wants to throw left again. He does. He's got a man out in the flat. Complete to the McGuffey 45 and pushed out of bounds. It's going to bring up 4th down and 5 and see what Wash High decides to do here on 4th down.
Isaiah Dale kind of cleaning things up there for the Highlanders on the far side.
Looks like they're going to give him actually the 44. So 4th down and 4. Did not see that. But I don't see a punt formation. I don't see anybody else running out. So it looks like
ball at the McGuffey 44-yard line.
On the field, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it or try to draw McGuffey off. Play clock hitting about 15 seconds right now. 6:32 on the game clock.
Play clock's down to 10. They have to hurry. They come up to the shotgun. Trips right this time. And are they going to snap it? No, they do not get it off. Where's the flag?
Well, they called a timeout with about a second to go on the play clock. And
that was at double zeros. I don't know when they called the timeout, but that clock was at double zeros. So they used a timeout.
And they tried to draw McGuffey's defense off with the hard cadence because you saw the lineman there. I believe that was Falas kind of give a little bit of lunge as well as the linebackers. So they were anticipating maybe either drawing the clock down to 1 and then hiking it, or they were just going to take the timeout, but still try to draw them off to get that 5 yards and that free 1st down.
Shell Pro Energy Services is a best-in-class natural gas service provider, and they are looking for new employees like you. Shell Pro offers a range of services across the region. They are currently looking for operators, roustabouts, compressor operators to support their clients in the Western PA area. Working for Shell Pro doesn't only give you full-time local work, but it also offers paid vacation time, health insurance, dental and vision insurance, company match 401k, and several supplemental insurances. To apply, stop in any Shell Pro office or visit their website, www.shellpro.com. And it looks like Wash High is keeping the offense still on the field. So here they go. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Hughes in the shotgun. Gets it. He's looking to this side. He gets hit as he throws. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Eric Gonley. And McGuffey has the ball at their own 42-yard line. The 3rd turnover of the day by this Highlander defense.
And I'll tell you what, coming there on the backside of Fuse was Logan Smith. And he just lays the boom and whoop! Right there he is. Donnelly for the INT. And I'll tell you what, Fuse getting up, looking around like anybody get the license plate on the back of that truck that just hit me.
And Eric Donnelly's had a couple interceptions this year and showing really good hands from that linebacker position. So McGuffey with good field position here to start their 2nd possession here as they trail by 5. And it's a McAdoo to the right side. McEwen under center. And in motion is Wagers. Fake the jet sweep, and he's rolling right, and McEwen's going to go down. Hit by 2 men. And Blanchard in there to help out, but that's a big sack, and that's the 2nd time tonight he's been sacked on 1st down. This one makes it 2nd and 17 back at the 35.
Yeah, the secondary goes back into a cover 2. That kind of takes away the deep threat for McEwen. Then the linebackers kind of stay home. They drift one back, and he's kind of in limbo there.
35-yard line.
And then the other ones just kind of come crashing in, as well as the defensive line. I mean, it's a great defensive stent by this Prexy defense, and that's the 3rd or 4th time they've been able to get McEwen.
2nd and long. Wagers in motion, and up the middle goes McEwen following his fullback, and he's going to get some of that yardage back, but only about 5 yards of it. He gets to the 40. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 12. They need to get to the Wash High 48-yard line for a 1st down.
You really don't want to see this drive stall out. You know, following the 4th down INT that was thrown by Fuse, but that sack to McEwen really hurt the Highlanders here on this drive.
Ball at the 40-yard line.
You know, we're more than 3/4 of the way through this 3rd quarter.
3rd and 12.
McEwen under center again. Down and 12. And then motion is Wagers. And they'll throw the wide receiver screen. It's Ryan Keith. He's going to throw the option pass. He's got Wagers. He's got the first down inside the 45, inside the 40. They pulled one out of the bag of tricks, and the wide receiver option pass, Ryan Keith with a nice strike to Wagers. They're inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, tricks just aren't for kids on this one. McGuffey, as you said, they pull a rabbit out of a hat. They go with the old flea flicker. I don't even know who you would call that, a flea flicker. But what was amazing, Wagers tried to get back up there on the replay, and he was kind of crawling to get some extra yardage. So McGuffey on the move.
1st and 10, McEwen under center. Everybody in tight for Wash High on defense. They pitch, and they're going to try to head up the middle. Wagers again, 35, 30, pushes the pile forward. He's close to another McGuffey first down. I think he might be about a yard short as they're marking him right at the 30-yard line.
The ball carrier was Charles Wagers.
He's just like an old workhorse tractor right now, or wheel horse tractor, I should say. You can't throw anything at him without him trying to drag everybody else down with him right now.
Football at the 30-yard line.
Comes into the huddle. McAdoo will go wide right, Keith to the left.
Second and 1.
2nd down and 1, McEwen under center. Wagers in motion again. Up the middle, the Droboy. He's got the first down as he is across the 30 and down near the 28-yard line. Pick up of 2.
Yeah, they just kind of keep pushing it forward and plugging away, and Droboy with another huge first down for this Highlanders offense. That came at a great time, too.
Last stop was made by Reuben Gordon.
They're going to send both receivers to the right. Travis White is going to be tight to the line of scrimmage, though. McAdoo all the way to the side.
McGuffey.
McEwen sends Dietrich in motion. Now Dietrich hits the pitch. He's up the middle of the 25 and gets tackled forward inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. That is a gain of 5 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Highlanders.
You have to give credit where credit is due that time. And it was Dylan Droboy as well as Travis White on the right side. They were able to double team. Who was that for Wash High? Number 18, Atkins, I want to say, there on the right side. That really helped open up the hole to try to push the pile a little bit forward.
2nd down and 5. McEwen gets the snap, and he's going to give it to his fullback, who's still moving inside. He's got the first down, still going, getting pushed. He's inside the 5. Droboy, can he make the end zone? He does! Dylan Droboy looks like he was going to get stopped around the 20, and that pile moved the rest of the way, all the way into the end zone.
I mean, I've never seen mountains move, but I'll tell you what, that sure looked like a mountain moving right into that end zone, and Dylan Droboy carries the weight of the offense and the Wash High defense into the sea of black and blue for a Highlander touchdown.
Dylan Droboy, wow, they talk about yards after contact. That entire run was contact. So now, that will give that's McGuffey's first lead of the game, 21-21. They will go for 2 to try to give themselves a 2-point lead. They've done this once already and failed at it. This time they're going to give it up the middle on the inside reverse to Wagers, and he is hit. The pile, though, once again, the pile's still moving.
He's in.
Oh, they're blowing a whistle dead. They blew the whistle. They said his forward progress was stopped. So the point after is 2 points, no good. So the score, with 2:27 to go in the 3rd quarter, is going to be McGuffey 22, Wash High 21. Right back here on the McGuffey Sports Network. Powered by Area Sports Hub, here on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Looking for beautiful yet gently used items for your home, apartment, or office? Then visit The Back Lot, located at 840 Ray Street in Washington. The Back Lot, formerly known as Badillions, has proudly served the Washington County area for over 50 years. They offer a wide variety selection of furniture, appliances, home furnishings, college dorm supplies, antiques, and sporting goods. With their ever-changing selection of amazing finds and great savings, any item purchased can be brought home the same day, saving you more than you ever could imagine. Like them on Facebook or call them at 724-705-7662. The Back Lot. No thrills, just deals. Something for everyone.
Back here after the Wash High, or the McGuffey touchdown, 2-point conversion no good, so the score is 22-21. Remember when I said I didn't like playing for the 2 points early in the game like that?
Yes.
They're just kicking extra points right now. You're probably up 24-21. But there's a replay here. You see that just push, and Troy Falosk, a big part of that there is he's just pushing his running back all the way down, and look at all that. That is the Bush push and then some.
You're not even kidding on that. That was well executed.
Dietrich is kicking off again. Left this time for the and he says end over end deep. It's a wobble. Going to take it all the way back inside the 10. And now the 15 to 20. On the right side is Ruben. And he's across the 25 and gets tackled as he gets across the 30 or the 30-yard line.
Kick was returned by
Ruben
Gordon.
Taking first down and 10. The first time tonight they have trailed in this game.
You see a big momentum switch, or at least we have from our vantage up here in the press box. You could just see the spirits have been lifted for this McGuffey team.
Wash High will start
Wash
first and
High
10.
kind of looking like a tire that's slowly losing air. They look like they're a little bit deflated as they came out here in the second half. Things just kind of not falling into the position they'd like it to. But I mean, McGuffey has definitely taken advantage since their opening drive here to start the second half at least.
Ball right at the 32-yard line. First and 10. It's Carlisle. No, that's Fuse. He's got the snap. He's going to run up the middle, and he is hit as he crosses the 35 and spun around there. Get up to the 36-yard line. It looks like a gain of 4.
Keeping the football, quarterback Devon Fuse.
Leading the charge on the stop on Fuse that time after he gets that short gain. Inside 2 minutes to go here at Wash High Stadium.
Gain of 4 yards.
Clock winds down under 2 minutes to go.
Second and 6 from the 36-yard line.
The big plays for McGuffey's defense have come off of pressure. And see if Wash High decides to go here in the air again. Trips right, one to the left. Goose in the shotgun, he gets it, and he's going to keep it again. Up the middle, he gets tackled forward across the line of scrimmage, dives out near the 40, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the first down. So third down and 2 coming up for Wash High.
Back-to-back runs by Fuse. It's been there up the middle. Obviously, somebody sees some type of gap in that McGuffey defense, and that's been kind of the kryptonite here the past 2 runs for Fuse.
Third and 2.
I mean, hopefully McGuffey can identify that and maybe try to audible out and switch into something else. Maybe bring a linebacker back over across and maybe give him a second guy up there in the middle.
Big play coming up here. Third down and 2. Shotgun again, trips right, one to the left. Hughes gets it and wants to run again, and he gets through the hole. He's got the first down and more as he's out. Now he's still on his feet, still spinning around, and he might get the sideline. 50, 45, pushed out of bounds by Isaiah Dale, and they're going to throw a flag on that? He was in bounds when he made contact. 2 flags come out. If that's a late hit, I don't know what you want. He's got to push him out of bounds.
I can't believe they're going to penalize McGuffey on the personal foul.
It was already a big run, and that's going to back tack on 15, but that was...
he was just running down the hash mark from our vantage point here in the press box. I mean, that's a difficult one. I mean, not unless he was starting to go out of bounds, I can understand. But... And Highlanders head coach Ed Dalton not too happy with the call.
So they'll mark the ball. They're going to mark the penalty at the 22-yard line.
Personal foul, McGuffey.
That's a costly penalty for the Highlanders.
And it's first and 10 Wash High after the big run by their quarterback, Davon Fuse.
Brings it back up here on the replay. And you see Dale, and he throws a shove. It looks like he was clearly in bounds.
Yeah, he was still in bounds. That's why
whenever that was thrown, so
tackle football here, I guess, but not all the time. I formation behind Fuse. And they're going to hand off to the tailback, and he is hit immediately and dropped. So no gain on that play. Eddie Lewis.
No, Reno Presto, though, coming through like a bull in a China shop that time. And he just kind of lays the boom down on Lewis. And he might have gotten, he gets no gain, it looks
on
like.
The
So it'll be second and 10.
Reno Presto.
High formation again. This is something they've started doing of late. They didn't run this entire first half, but now they're trying to change things up on offense. Second down and 10, and looks like they're going to hand off up the middle of Lewis. He's got a bit of a hole on the left side this time, and now he's breaking tackles all the way inside the 15 down near the 10-yard line where it'll be a first down. That is a gain of 12 on the play. Really poor tackling on that side of the defense, and he slipped through everything.
Yeah, it was just a simple power play to the left side, and Lewis just found cracks in the McGuffey defense, and he was able to kind of slip through the crevices before Presto again stopped.
Flag?
I guess there was a late flag.
Obviously, we missed the play, and it must have been walking back. No, that's the other court. No flag.
No flag.
Yeah. So they've got a first down and 10. First down and goal, Wash High when we return for the fourth quarter. It is 22-21. McGuffey leading over Wash High. It's the McGuffey Sports Network powered by Gary Sports High School Sports Network.
Jim Murray's Auto Service, located at 122 East Railroad Street in Washington, offers full auto repair, state inspection, emissions, brakes, alignment, tune-ups, oil changes, whatever ails your car or truck. Jim and his qualified team of mechanics can diagnose your vehicle issues and get you back on the road in no time. At Jim Murray's, you're not a service number. Jim takes the time to discuss your auto repair one-on-one before the work is started. Give Jim a call, 724-222-1350. Jim Murray's, professional service with personal small-town treatment.
Welcome back here to Wash High Stadium. Wash High trying to answer the McGuffey touchdown, and they are doing a good job of it so far. They have been driving right down the field. The last couple snaps have been from an I formation, which is something different. They've been spreading out their formation the entire night. But now they are knocking on the door. They have first and third right at the 10-yard line. See if they keep it on the ground. Hughes comes up, and it looks like they are going to have a tight formation. There's one wide receiver. They split wide to the right side, and it is going to be that I formation. Actually, they have two players, one to the left. There's a snap, handoff to the tailback, and he is hitting the backfield and dropped. And so that is, at the very least, no gain. It might have been a loss, but it's going to bring a second down.
Yeah, Logan Smith, Corey Falas, both on the stop for the Highlanders that time. And Lewis was able to, he was lucky if he got back to the original line of scrimmage that time. So a second and 10 for the Pretzies. They're going to try this one again.
High formation again, second down and goal. Lewis is at the top of that. And they're going to pitch it to him. He wants to sprint right. Cuts up the middle. He's across the 10. And he's pushed out to the outside and does not gain much. He gets about 2 or 3 yards, maybe into about the 8-yard line. It was a nice job of the McGuffey defense to string that play out and, until the linebackers could come up and help out.
Yeah, you just kind of took the words right out of my mouth on that one. And Lewis tried to string that one out, and the defense just kind of mimed him as well. And try to go back to the replay if we can. He just takes the toss sweep to the right side, and the defense just kind of mimics it. Connor Crow able to identify that, and he was actually one of the ones who led the charge for the Highlanders defense.
Third goal from the 8, and this time it looks like in the shotgun is going to be Fuse. They spread it out again, 4 wide. He's looking over to his left. Now he's going to move, and he's got a bit of a hole. He's going to try to run for it. He is hit inside the 5, and he goes down. Tackled by Logan Smith, and he gets inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line where it'll be 4th and goal from the 3. So does Wash High take the points to try to get the lead back, or are they going to try to punch this into the end zone?
I think they'd be greedy. They try to punch it into the end zone here on a 4th and short. Credit to the entire secondary at that time, though, Rusty. Everybody stayed home. So I want to say they dropped back into at least a cover 2. Because I'll tell you what, Fuse had really no option but to just kind of scramble and run with it like he did.
They are putting the field goal team out, it looks like. They have a huge personnel change coming out at the very least. So this play clock's down to 11, and they are going to bring out Blanchett to try to kick the 3 points and take the lead back. This is going to be a 2-yarder. The snap is down, the kick is up. And it is true. He doesn't miss from there. So that... With 9:40 to go left in regulation, it is now Wash High 24, McGuffey 22. Right back here on the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by Area Sports Shop here to the Field Live High School Sports Network.
Are you planning a holiday but need some assistance? Might be confusing, but here's a solution. Sky's Limit Travel. Since 2014, Sky's Limit Travel has been guiding travelers to their vacation destination. Whether it's a family or group vacation, luxurious or romantic getaway, Sky's Limit Travel is happy to assist. Also specializing in cruises and all-inclusive resorts. Sky's Limit Travel offers destination guides for the perfect vacation getaway. We're
For more information, visit their website at skieslimittravel.net or call them at 724-413-3182. Sky's the Limit Travel. Lose yourself in the Caribbean. A Travelers Planner International affiliate.
So right now, the difference in the game is McGuffey's making the decisions to go for two-point conversions, basically, and not getting them because they trail by 2 points. And they're failing two-point conversions, whereas had they kicked those extra points, it would be a 24-24 game.
Kicking off Nick Blanchett.
They have 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. At deep are Ethan Dietrich and Charles Majors. Or no, sorry, Nate Rumistan. Standing on the 15-yard line, waiting for Blanchett's kick. And it's a wobbler. Gonna head over and roll inside the 10 and go out of bounds. So Dietrich watches it roll out of bounds for the penalty, and they would put the ball out the end.
It goes out of bounds.
I mean, that was just a great job by the return team. They were able to identify that the ball was going to take an awkward hop, and that time it goes out of bounds. So the Highlanders with decent field position at their own 35, as you said, Rusty.
McGuffey will start 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
All right, so let's see the personnel we have up there. We still have Dietrich out there. Rogers, like wide receivers are McAdoo, and I didn't see the cross on that. And that is going to be Travis White. He goes to the left side. And we're going to move the ball back to the right hash. That's where it was, and then they moved it. Nonetheless, Hewen goes under center, 1st down and 10. And the referee, Ed Dalton, is talking, and I think is he taking a timeout, or does he just want to know why they moved the ball to the hash? Getting the explanation. Oh, I think he wanted the play clock reset because the referee was moving the ball from one hash to another. And he's right. They need to give them more time. They shouldn't have to rush their snap because the referees were moving the ball back and forth across the hash marks.
Which makes sense.
So now that play clock is down to 15, you still don't have all day. You got to hurry. Come back out here. Play clock down to 7 now. 10. Middle to the fullback, and that is broken away, and he pushes out near the 39. There's a late flag, and that may be a face mask. The gentleman who tackled was out in front looked like he might have had a hold of the face mask.
It's a good possibility, and I think that's exactly what the call is going to be. Face mask against the Prexy. So
now this is going to be more than 5. Because I think they were complaining about it, and then I don't know if it was on.
Looks like this one's going to be on Wash High as well.
I don't know if that was on Carlos Rupp in a second, but he's the one that looks exasperated. So,
well, he gave himself away whenever he threw his hands
yeah,
up in the
well,
air. I mean, you never want to be a dead giveaway. But.
Well, I mean, at that point, the flag's I think, but he was showing his exasperation. But nonetheless, the 5-yard penalty would have made it 2nd down and not. They're going to 1st down line with the penalty to get an extra snap. But then 15 yards is going to give them the 1st down if they march this off. It was going to be at the 44.
I mean, the emotions are kind of getting high with the Prexies right now, and they're losing themselves out of check.
So they will mark 15 yards off from there. So this will put it into Prexy territory. Should be around the 41-yard line. That's exactly where it is. So 20 yards of penalties on one play there. They have a 5-yard face mask and then the personal foul after the play. So McGuffey looking to take advantage of this. This is always a heated contest between these two teams. They're huge rivals, only separated by a handful of miles down I-70. And they meet every year, so I mean, you'd expect almost nothing less. Here we are, 1st and 10. And Dietrich, they take the pitch to him and looking to pass, and he's going to be sacked again. And that time getting to him was number 18, Anthony Adkins. And he tried to step up in the pockets, Tim McEwen, but he couldn't get away from it.
Yeah, there was nothing he could do on that one, and Dietrich tried to pick up the backside. Couldn't tell if that was the outside backer or if that was the rush end. Just wasn't enough time for McEwen as he was back in the pocket. And yeah, he did step up, but it just kind of collapsed on him. So a loss of 3 kind of hurts McGuffey on this drive.
2nd down and 13 from Wash High 44-yard line. snap. And he's going to follow Joe Boy up the middle. Spill on his feet. He spins around the 41-yard line. He gets the sack yardage back, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
He tried to spin at him as he hit the line of scrimmage and tried to ride it, but he couldn't really get anywhere. Can't tell someone's down. There's an injured Crutchy down on the field.
Can't see exactly who it is. It's right there in the middle.
Can't tell if someone's maybe cramping or it's hard to tell. It looks like both the teams are going to go to the sidelines.
So we'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here on the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by RH Sports Shop, carried on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Looking to earn fast cash for scrap metal and vehicles? Brookman Iron and Metals will pay you top dollar for unwanted scrap metal or junk cars. Since 1931, Brookman Iron and Metals has offered the highest market prices for scrap metal, from iron to brass to vehicles. Looking to recycle? Their local family-owned company will take any recyclable metal off your hands. In addition, you have easy access to their clean location to recycle without a hassle. Don't let recyclable metal materials take up your much-needed space. Use a roll-off container from Brookman Iron and Metals to provide you with a convenient solution for your recycling needs. Brookman Iron and Metals, located at 4 Race Street in Washington, 724-222-4260.
Accidents are unfortunate events and often cause stress and disruption in your daily life. Relax. Let Lombardi Auto Body help you get through this process of getting your vehicle back on the road safely and as quickly as possible. Open since 1984, Lombardi Auto Body is a family-run business that delivers the highest quality repairs with continued customer loyalty. Call Lombardi's first to schedule your free estimate. Lombardi Auto Body, 140 Highland Avenue in Washington, 724-222-3077.
After the injury timeout, that was Grace Patterson who was down. He got off the field, so we're 3rd down and 10, McGuffey. And back to pass is McEwen. He's being chased from the backside. He's going to throw it deep down the field. It's a wobbler. He's got a man down there, though. It's going to be almost intercepted. McAdoo had to play defensive back down there to keep him.
I don't know. Here we go.
There we go. And he broke up the pass to make it 4th down, so Connor Crow comes on to punt.
Yeah, there was no interference on McAdoo. I mean, both played for the ball, so I mean, well done by the secondary for the Highlanders. Yeah, I mean, for the Prexies, that is.
Connor Crow in to do the punting, and they're yelling on the sideline. I think they're missing somebody. McAdoo needs to run onto the field. So he's going to take the gunner position on the right side, and they want him to come in tight on the other side. All right, there, now we're set up.
Connor
Crow. Taking the snap, he gets it. Rugby-style punt to the right. They send it down towards the corner.
Wow.
And that's a good one. I will see where they mark it, but that one out of bounds inside the 20 for sure.
Maybe the 15?
At the 16-yard line. So
wow.
Good job with the corner kick there by Crow to allow no return. And so Wash High will get the ball right there at their own 16-yard line with 8:05 to go in the half. You'd love to see McGuffey take advantage of those penalties, getting them down the field. But now it's the defense's turn to make another stop.
Yeah, they definitely need to kind of rise to the occasion right now. You have to poise to, try to get a big stop or have a big play defensively happen to try to turn things around. I mean, 8:05 left here in the game, and you're trailing by 2, and I'm sure those 2-point conversions, as you said, are kind of coming back to haunt McGuffey at this point in the game.
Few still in at quarterback. He's in the shotgun. They've gone 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. First and 10. Gets a snap. And he's going to be blitzed and picked up. And now he's got time. So now he's rolling around, though, and he's going to throw down the right side. He's got a wide open man, but he hit over his head at the 20. And so that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 after all that. But the late blitz by Logan Smith was picked up very, very nicely by their halfback, Eddie Lewis.
Yeah, I mean, he did a good job coming in like that to try to pick up who was that, Falosk, or was that
Logan Smith
that was coming through the line like a house of fire. And I mean, that's what you want your running back to do in that case. You want him to try to shut things down whenever the going gets a little bit tough.
2nd down and 10 from their own 16. Trips to the right. One receiver to the left is Ruben Gordon. Eddie Lewis to the left of Fuchs. And Fuchs wants to keep it. He's going to try off tackle at the left side. He gets hit as he crosses the 15-yard line, and he's going to be dropped maybe a yard gain out to the 17, maybe the 18-yard line.
I think they're saying the ball came out, but now the officials rule it down because I think that was Connor Crow came running up as if Fuse actually dropped the ball.
On to stop for the Highlanders, Connor Crow.
Stopped, so it's the gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 8.
And this is a huge 3rd down for this Prexy offense as they're trying to keep things moving.
3rd and 8 from the 18.
And moving some guys around the right side. Trips right again. 3rd down and 8 from the 18-yard line. Fuse in the shotgun. He gets it. He wants to throw right. He's being blitzed by Connor Crow. He fumbles the ball. It's on the ground. And it's still on the ground.
I think that might be a McGuffey ball. No, they're going to say it's a forward pass. Incomplete. They're going to say it's an incomplete pass. But wow. Connor Crow coming on the backside blitz. And Fuse was just blindsided.
Well, that will make it 4th down, but man, that would have given the ball to the Highlanders inside the red zone, but they said his arm was going forward. Very close. The angle it came off, it certainly looked like he could have been already in the passing motion. But nonetheless, great pressure by Connor Crow off the backside. Charles Wagers awaiting what I believe, is this the first punt for Washington?
I believe this is the first punt as Blanchett gets set.
Maybe the second. He might have done it once. Here's a snap. He's got the punt off. It's an end over end, and there's Wagers at the 50-yard line. Tries the right side of the 40, and he gets hit there, pushes out of bounds inside the 40, and then gets shoved down. And now McGuffey certainly would want a flag here after they had one thrown on them earlier.
Yeah,
they're asking the same
happened.
thing because there was definitely contact after all the people crossed the sideline there. But nonetheless, great field position for McGuffey at the 36-yard line is where they're marking.
Yeah, and I mean, at this point, I think they're just kind of letting everyone slug it out. We go back to the replay, though. Crow coming on the backside, and
the arm was definitely going forward. It was just, I guess, whether he had control of it or not.
Right. So, I mean, that was a good call by the officials on that one.
So 36-yard line is the first down as they have 1st and 10 here inside Prexy territory. McEwen under center. Dietrich in motion. They pitch it to him. He wants to head up the middle. He's across the 35, the 30, still going. Dives inside the 35 all the way down to the 31-yard line. And that is close to a McGuffey first down.
Yeah, very close. He got across the 30, hopped down to about the 26, maybe the 25 where they're going to spot him. And now Prexy's calling for the trainer to come out as there's another injured player out on the field. I believe that's Jaden Nemeth.
50.
Or is that 56?
59,
or 59. Joseph Wilson, maybe?
I think it's a cramp again is what it looks like there.
I mean, we've seen a lot here in the second half of this game. There's 2 actually down. One trying to work out his shoulder that might have stiffened up. And I'll tell you what, the cold temperatures definitely kind of playing havoc on this Wash High team.
Stretch him out. While they do that, I'll tell you about one of our sponsors. That's the Chapman Corporation. They are headquartered in Washington, PA. Chapman has been involved in providing industrial customers with civil, mechanical, and electrical construction services for 70 years. In addition to their construction skills, they also provide pipe, metal fabrication, as well as engineering capabilities. Their customer base consists of clients in natural gas, power, steel, chemical, and glass industries. Chapman Corporation here in Washington, PA. That was 59, which I have listed as Joseph Wilson as a freshman. That's a big freshman. He's 6'3", 235.
Wow.
He's gonna grow some more.
Yeah. I mean, if you figure, if he's standing at that already, I mean, let's see what he looks like in about 3 more years. He might be getting some D1 offers.
All right, so that is a first down on the run by Dietrich. 10-yard gain. McGuffey set up at the 26-yard line. They get the snap, and it's up the middle of the Droboy. He breaks free. He's at the 15, the 10, the 5. Dylan Droboy into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, it was like the parting of the Red Sea, and I'll tell you what, he takes that gravy train all the way to mashed potato town, and the Highlanders regain the lead with 6:35 left.
Dylan Droboy, 25 on the scoreboard, so I'll stick with that 25-yard touchdown run. And wow, man, he hit that line. There was contact right there, and he just broke up. And I tell you what, not just power with Droboy, he's got some speed too. It looks like they are going to go for 2 again, because it's 4-point game, so the point here would be to make it a 6-point game, and that makes the Wash High extra point, if they were to score a touchdown, more important. See what they do. Dietrich in motion, and they fumble the ball. It's on the ground. No, keeping it up and running into the end zone. It's into the end zone. I think that was McEwen that got it in.
That was McEwen. He picks up the loose biscuit, and I'll tell you what. He goes and he punches it in.
Philip McEwen picks up the ball and able to take it in. And that makes it a 6-point game, 30-24. We're going to be right back here on the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by Area Sports Shop, carried on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Accidents are unfortunate events and often cause stress and disruption in your daily life. Relax. Let Lombardi Auto Body help you get through this process of getting your vehicle back on the road safely and as quickly as possible. Open since 1984, Lombardi Auto Body is a family-run business that delivers the highest quality repairs with continued customer loyalty. Call Lombardi's first to schedule your free estimate. Lombardi Auto Body, 140 Highland Avenue in Washington, 724-222-3077.
Back here at Wash High Stadium, back and forth game here in the second half. McGuffey with their second lead of the night. It's 30-24. They'll be kicking off here with Dietrich, and man, this has been a slugfest, and we expected nothing less between these two teams. But here's a replay. You'll see Joe just breaking through there on that last touchdown run. And then a very interesting turn of events on the 2-point conversion. The ball is fumbled, but the quarterback, Phil McEwen, literally picked it up and scanned it around the left end to take it in for the conversion. So they lead by 6. Dietrich kicking off. End over end, heading towards the far side to, it's fumbled. It's on the ground at the 20. It's Lewis, picks it up. Running backwards now, inside his own 20. Still going backwards, and he's going to be hit. Spins around at the 15. Good job staying on his feet. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 20. They're going to put him, it looks like, at the 18-yard line. But precarious situation there because that's the second or third time they've had trouble fielding that kickoff.
Yeah, they've just seemed to bobble it there a little bit, and I mean that could have been a lot worse, but Lewis couldn't really establish himself. I couldn't really tell if they did give him some forward progress on that or not, Rusty.
They pushed him out of bounds at the 18, so that's where it'll be first down and 10. 6:24 remaining in the fourth quarter. Big test here for the McGuffey defense. If they ever needed a stop with postseason implications on the line, this is it right here. It's time for the defense to make a stand. And it's going to be an I formation again. We saw this by Wash High earlier. They're going to roll to the right, and he's going to throw it. It's going to be caught. And it's at the 20-yard line and going to be drugged down right around there. They're going to give him forward progress out across the 20 to the 21.
So maybe Gaines,
32 to fullback. That was line up at the fullback position. I don't have a 32 in my line.
I don't have a 32.
Pass complete to Brendan Seibert.
Okay, he has 35. Oh, maybe I'm just looking at the number. I thought it was 32. It's 35. Seibert was the fullback. He was lined up in that I, and he went out and caught the pass to get a 3-yard gain to make it 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
They're trying to get things moving here after that short gain.
A different look here. Trying to mix it up. They've run into the I formation again. And they're going to look left, and he's hit again. He fumbles the ball. It's on the ground, and McGuffey might have fallen on it near the 10. We got to see what the pile. The referee's going to signal here. It's McGuffey football at the 10-yard line.
Oh, I want to know who caused that. Something like he just run through this window, got there and shake his hand. I'll tell you what.
He was in there before. That was like a 3-step drop. Whoever did the contact, and he was still standing up. He hadn't even really gotten in position.
No, he lost it as he made contact. So the Highlanders within striking position again after a fumble.
5:30 to go in the fourth quarter. McGuffey has the ball, first down and goal. That is the 4th turnover of the night.
First and goal from the 9-yard line.
Philip McEwen heading into the huddle. We're down to 15 seconds on the play clock. He's got a hurt. He's not there on the far hash, so he had a long way to run. Hurries the guys up to the line. Now down to 5 seconds on the play clock. And they're going to pitch it. Dietrich trying the right side. Gets a block. He's up the middle. He's at the 5. Still pushing. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. Ethan Dietrich takes it in from 9 yards out. And McGuffey has a 2-score lead.
He had his bags packed. He had his plane ticket. All he had to do was send it home. And Ethan Dietrich punches it in from 9 yards out. Highlanders extend the lead.
I'd imagine they'll go for 2 again here. We have a Prexy that's down right around the area where he crossed the goal line and was reaching for his left leg is that defender. So they're going to take a look at him, and so before we do the point after attempt, with 5:24 remaining in the fourth quarter, we're going to step away. It's McGuffey 36, Wash High 24. We'll be right back here on the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by Area Sports Shop and the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Alexis Family Dentistry is a full-service general dental practice offering comprehensive dental health care service in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Dr. Alexis, a McGuffey graduate, is inspired to make patients her priority by working together for your healthier smile. Her goal is to help you relax and address all your questions and concerns. Your individual treatment plan is crafted to fulfill all your dental health needs and to reach your goals for a beautiful and healthy smile. Call Dr. Alexis today at 724-470-9750 to schedule your appointment. Dr. Alexis, a proud Highlander supporter.
Your home for Highlanders football all season long. You're listening to the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by ARH Sports Shop.
Hi, this is Rusty Pettit with Cruise Planners. We're a full-service travel agency, and we can help you plan your next cruise, a vacation to an all-inclusive resort, a destination wedding, a honeymoon, or taking the kids to Disney World. It would be our pleasure to help you and your family plan your dream vacation. Visit our website, www.rocktheboatcruiseandtravel.com, or call me, Rusty Pettit, at 412-770-6511, and let's start planning.
Hi everyone, Zach Waters from the McGuffey Sports Network. Whenever your home or business decides to give you a headache, turn to the experts you can trust at McKean Plumbing and Heating, located at 468 West Chestnut Street in Washington. It is your source for plumbing, heating, electrical, and air conditioning. Whether it's a job for the do-it-yourselfer, a routine service call, or an installation, let the experienced staff assist with your needs. Call them at 724-225-6260 or stop in and visit them Monday through Fridays 8 to 6 and Saturdays 8 to 4. Plumbing, heating, electrical, or air conditioning, answer McKean. PA 9085.
All right, back here it was an injury. We'll update you on that here in a second. Here's the point after attempt. 2-point conversion attempt by McGuffey. And in motion's Dietrich. And they're rolling right. It's McEwen. He's going to try to throw back the other way, and he does. Heading up the middle is Droboy, and he is going to get knocked down from behind. And we have a late scuffle here on the right side. So the 2-point conversion is no good. The lead stays at 12, 36 to 24. We'll keep it right here. The injured player was Carlos Harper II, and he did walk off the field gingerly. It looked like they were looking at the left leg, and he was injured on the touchdown run by Ethan Dietrich. So an interesting play again, kind of a trick play there, Zach, on that 2-point conversion attempt. It was no good, but I tell you what, I do like the ingenuity. Teams tend to get a little more creative on those 2-point conversions than they do on it's a play from the 3-yard line essentially.
You know what?
But everybody on every level of football gets more creative with that play than any other receiver.
You're absolutely right, and I mean, if you want to break it down and take it one step further, it's in terms of slang. I mean, it's just a schoolyard play. Like, hey, let's have a little bit of fun. You know, let's line this guy about here at the wide receiver. Let's take our lineman and set him out here and see if anybody bites. If not, we'll loop this lineman back in. He's going to play the halfback, but it's just all going to be a decoy. You know, it's all just misconception.
Something I didn't see is actually after that play, Reno Presto comes off the field. Looks like he is injured. He's holding his right arm in an awkward position. So he's walking off there with Alex, the Memphis trainer. So she's going to take a look at him on the sideline. But with 5:24 to go in the fourth quarter, McGuffey leads now 36 to 24. That last touchdown was set up by the turnover created by the defense. It was the quarterback was hit just right after he got the snap.
Kicking off, Ethan Dietrich.
You know this Wash High team can score quickly though, so we're not out of the woods yet. No, McGuffey, even though you need like 2 scores off his team. The liner going to go and be picked up at the 15. They want to reverse. They're going to try it to the far side of the field, and it's going to be played well. Good job by McGuffey staying in their lanes. It's returned out to about the 27-yard line. But that was a really nice job of that return team the defense team staying home.
Yeah, Carlisle was able to get the reverse that time. And the kick team for McGuffey, they weren't fooled by it at all. As you said, Rusty, they did a great job. They stayed home. They were able to identify it early on that it was going to be a reverse, and they were able to stop Carlisle for no gain. So it'll be 1st and 10 Prexies at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, 5:14 to go here on the clock. Wash High has 2 timeouts remaining. They've got Fuse back in the backfield all by himself, 5 wide. He's got it. And he's pressured. He's going to be hit in the backfield and sacked. It's not a big loss, but it's a loss of 2 yards nonetheless. The first time I believe they've sacked him all night other than the forced fumbles. And
I think that's actually the second time that he's been sacked.
Is it okay? I know they had a couple where they forced fumbles on the sack, and they were technically
He
sacked.
was sacked in about the third quarter right here as they were driving.
Okay.
But yeah, so another huge sack. And I'll tell you what, they've really kind of rattled up Fuse at this point.
2nd and 12 from the 25-yard line.
Under 5 minutes. Wash High needs to hurry. They were down to 15 seconds on the play clock, but this took about 30 seconds off the play clock in between plays at least. 5 wide again. Fuse in the shotgun. He gets it. He's blitzed again. He's going to throw deep down the right sideline. He's got a man. It's going to be over his head. Wow.
Yeah, that was intended for Carlisle. Trying to go toe-to-toe with him down the sideline was Isaiah Dale. And I'll tell you what, Fuse had everybody beat, including the wide receiver Carlisle. He does. Well, I mean, that's why he was getting recruited by Rutgers. We said in our pregame, and that's where he committed, actually. So
clock is stopped at 4:22. We saw him last year, what he could do through the air. Today, they've kept it on the ground quite a bit, and we even talked about it at the end of the first half, how kind of wondered why they had a chance there to be a little bit more aggressive with good field position, and they played very conservatively, but here they are now. They're down in 12, using the shotgun. 5 wide again. He gets it. They're going to blitz again, and they're going to pressure him. There's Logan Smith. He throws it up in the air. It's going to be caught at the 30-yard line and dropped there. So it's a gain of about 5 or 6 yards. They're going to mark him around the 31. It's going to be...
He's down.
Fuse is down inside the 5.
Yes, this is not good.
Devon Fuse's pass complete.
The training staff's going to hurry up to run out to assist him. And it looks like everyone's going to kind of go to their sidelines. So
clock stops at 4:06.
You hope he's all right.
Yeah, keep an eye on him as they take a look. It looks like they're looking at the right leg there.
Yeah, it looks maybe a knee possibly.
But the ball was marked at the 31. So when we come back, it should be 4th and about 6, maybe 5 or 6 yards to go here for Wash High. And we just hope that it's nothing serious there for Davon Fuse. But we'll be right back here on the McGuffey Sports Network, powered by Eric Sports Shop and carried on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Since 1988, Tri-State Designs has provided customers with the highest quality awards for all occasions. Conveniently located on Main Street in Claysville, Tri-State Designs features a full showroom with many examples of the various awards they offer. Trophies, plaques, ribbons, engravings, or maybe you need a custom order. No problem. Stop in or give them a call at 724-663-5346. Tri-State Designs, a trusted award shop and proud supporter of McGuffey Athletics.
Alexis Family Dentistry is a full-service general dental practice offering comprehensive dental health care service in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Dr. Alexis, a McGuffey graduate, is inspired to make patients her priority by working together for your healthier smile. Her goal is to help you relax and address all your questions and concerns. Your individual treatment plan is crafted to fulfill all your dental health needs and to reach your goals for a beautiful and healthy smile. Call Dr. Alexis today at 724-470-9750 to schedule your appointment. Dr. Alexis, a proud Highlander supporter.
Hi, this is Rusty Pettit with Cruise Planners. We're a full-service travel agency, and we can help you plan your next cruise, a vacation to an all-inclusive resort, a destination wedding, a honeymoon, or taking the kids to Disney World. It would be our pleasure to help you and your family plan your dream vacation. Visit our website, www.rocktheboatcruiseandtravel.com, or call me, Rusty Pettit, at 412-770-6511, and let's start planning.
Welcome back here to Wash High Stadium. If you can hear the cheering from the crowd, it's because Davon Fuse is up to his feet. And he is not putting much weight on that left leg at all. So,
I mean, you hope he's all right.
Yeah, poised to go for a quick killing there for the young man. And get him over to the sideline.
Well, wasn't he injured last year? Or who was injured? Who was the quarterback that was injured last year toward the end of the game? I feel like this is
I don't know. I mean, I knew let's put it this way. He was in the game long enough to throw 4 touchdown passes. I knew that. And I thought he threw one of them late to win it on the last
he did.
play.
He
so.
was the one who did, but this is almost like deja vu because almost the exact same thing happened last year.
Well, this means I'm guessing Logan Carlisle is going to be in there at quarterback now. He's played quarterback throughout the night tonight. We, of course, know how well he can do that because we saw him here at McGuffey last year. So it's 3rd down and 6.
It is.
4th and 6 is right on the sideline. Here's the pass by Carlisle. It's going to be incomplete. And that should have said 4th down on the other side. If the scoreboard said 4, it should be 1st down McGuffey. That should be a turnover on downs. They need to look at this. The down stick. Yes.
Yep.
They miscounted it.
Yep.
Yes. That is the accurate thing. That was 4th down after the pass by Fuse that made it 4th and 6. So it is now turnover on downs, and McGuffey can run this clock out here, or at least a lot of it. With 3:50 to go, they take over on the 31-yard line as they look for not only a big win for the standings this year, but a big win for them. Then this would only be if they were to hold on, it's only the 3rd time they've defeated Wash High in the stadium.
And I mean, that's a pretty big accomplishment, but I mean, hold off on the confetti and the party popper.
Not over yet.
You still got 3 minutes and 50 seconds still to ride this thing out.
Yeah, that defense has really stepped up here in the 4th quarter. And it'll be Droboy in at fullback again. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 31. And there's McEwen keeping it right side. 25 up the middle of the 20. 1st down. He's cutting back up the middle of the 5. McEwen down. Is he in? No, he's at the 1-yard line. Phil McEwen scampers 30 yards, but he only needs 31 for payment. But wow, what a run by the quarterback. And he sets him up 1st down and goal.
I mean, that was just a beautifully executed play, and McEwen just kind of calling his own number on that one. And I couldn't quite see who was able to trip him up at the 1, but there's no worse feeling knowing that you're so close to trying to score a touchdown and then getting tripped up.
Right down at the 1.
That was Logan Carlisle who actually tripped him up.
That's a great spot by the officials because that's happening so fast and the momentum carried in the 1-yard line. So this guy's great job spotting that ball there, right at the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal, McEwen under center. And he's going to keep it again. He just walks right into the end zone around the right side. Philip McEwen from 1 yard out. And McGuffey now has a 42-24 lead over Wash High.
It's amazing what one half of football can really do to a team, or 3 quarters can do for that matter. Because this team that is out here right now is not the same team we saw in the 1st quarter that was trailing.
They're going to send Dylan Stewart out to attempt the extra point attempt. That's his 2nd touchdown run of the night. And both of them from 1 yard out. A little bit shorter than the 79-yard we had last week. Morgan Shriver running one late here to get in the point after formation. He's a long snapper, so he needs to be there. And there's the kick by Stewart up. And that kick is good with 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. McGuffey now leads 43-24. Right back here in the McGuffey Sports Network. Powered by Area Sports Shop, here on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Hunters, it's almost that time of year again. And when gearing up for your next hunt, visit ARH Sports Shop. ARH Sports Shop has proudly served the tri-state area as your local sportsman store for over 25 years. Locally owned and operated, they specialize in new and gently used shotguns, handguns, and rifles. Instead of waiting in long lines at major big box stores, purchase your hunting license from ARH with fast, friendly service. For more information, visit their website at arhsportshop.com or visit them at 4174 Route 40 in Claysville across from Sunset Beach. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 5 and Saturdays noon to 4. ARH Sports Shop, a proud supporter of McGuffey Athletics.
Back here at Highlander Stadium, Highlander Stadium, it feels like it, the way McGuffey has been performing in the second half. At Wash High Stadium, they have had one whale of a second half of football. They have scored 32 points in the second half alone. To take a 43-24 lead, they have held Wash High to 3 points in the second half.
And that's just simply astonishing that they've been able to do that.
Kicking off,
Dietrich kicking off again. Back deep. Lewis, and towards Lewis. Gets it at the 20 or so, and at the 25 now, up over the middle. He breaks a tackle. 35, gets spun around. He's still going as he gets across the 40-yard line. He's finally brought down there by Ethan Dietrich. at the 42. But good field position for Wash High as they trail now by 19 points with 2:53 to go, and they have 2 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, I mean, they still have a little bit of time here to try to establish some type of a drive to kind of make this one a little bit closer. But I'll tell you what, it just Wash High with injuries, a player ejection.
Wash
right
High
now,
will start first and 10
still trying.
from the 42-yard line.
Isn't there like it was.
Jason mentioned that at halftime. He mentioned that he didn't think that their line on either side of the ball was the same after Fuse got ejected, the younger Fuse, the sophomore. But he's right. Here's I formation as Carlisle's under center. He's going to pitch it right side to Lewis. Lewis gets across the 40, breaks a tackle, and he's at midfield, still spinning. He's going to have a first down as he gets tackled into McGuffey territory, and
the
he
ball
gets out
carrier
near the
was
46
Eddie Lewis.
Yeah, I mean, he just kind of carried himself a little bit further as he got tackled. He gained a couple extra yards. He takes it down into McGuffey territory. Gets it kind of deep into McGuffey territory, honestly. He was tackled out of bounds right at about the 46-yard line.
Stops the clock at 2:44.
Ball at the McGuffey 46-yard line.
Position here.
First down,
They're going to have to hurry
High.
up that play clock, starting to count down here. 15 seconds less to go.
Carlisle under center. They've got the I formation again with Lewis at the top of the I. First down at the McGuffey 46. And he's going to hand off to Lewis again. This time he is hit as he crosses the line of scrimmage and pushed backwards. They'll give him a yard up to the 45-yard line. It'll make it second down and 9.
Yeah, you have to give him his forward progress on that. He at least attempted to try to get 1 yard. McGuffey defense again comes crashing down on top of Lewis. The clock continuing to wind down. 2:20 left here in the fourth quarter.
They break the huddle. Second down and 9.
From the 45.
2:10 remaining in the game. Carlisle under center. Takes a snap. They pitch Lewis the left side this time. And there's Donley chasing him down, but he gets up to the 40 or the 45 rather, and lowers the shoulder against McAdoo. Gains a yard down to the 44. That'll bring up second down and 8. Did he go out of bounds?
He did go out of bounds.
His forward progress was still inbounds.
Well, you know what was unique? McAdoo was getting blocked, and you see the halfback for Wash High. Lewis come running up, and his own guy blocked McAdoo.
Third and 8 from the 44-yard line.
McAdoo was what caused Lewis to go down. It was just like a ping-pang-pong almost, if you will.
Clock all the way down to 1:20 to go, and Wash High is in no hurry to get the line of scrimmage. So third down and 8. McGuffey, I tell you what, this was a gut check tonight for them after getting down 21-3 in the early going and coming back. And they're going to fake the handoff, and Eric Donley doesn't get the sack, and there's a pass down the field, and it's going to be over the intended receiver. Incompletion stops the clock at 1 minute. It's fourth down and 8, but they were down 21-3 in this game. They came back and got that late touchdown after the turnover, missed the 2-point conversion, but you felt at that point just getting into the end zone, and because the defense was able to create those turnovers at the end of the first half, that this could be a different ball game, and they've proven so here in the second half, and it's quite the performance here by the Highlanders, and they should be proud, the coaches, the fans, parents, students. This has been a really good performance. Blanchett now is taking the snap here at quarterback. Fourth down and 8. He's going to pitch it to the right side. A different tailback here too, and he's going to run across the 30. He's got a first down. It's going to be Wash High. First down as it goes out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock with 53 seconds to go. That was number 11, Trayshawn Porter, on the carry. So Wash High taking this opportunity to get some other guys some snaps. Blanchett has done a lot of kicking tonight. He's also been in other wide receiver positions.
Ball was carried by Trey
Going back to
Porter.
what you said just a few moments ago, though, Rusty, just kind of recapping what you said, being down 21-3. The theme, I think, for this game would be overcoming adversity, because there was a lot that they had to overcome.
First down and 10, and this time it's up the middle of the fullback, who's tackled after a gain of a couple. Actually still pushing forward. Wow, that's shades of Dylan Droboy there. He must have been. Oh, and they said the ball came out, but I think they did.
Ball.
Troy Falosk had it, so he took the ball off of the fullback And that, if this stands, that gives McGuffey the ball back just outside the 30-yard line. It looks like it does. So, wow, that pile was moving forward, but as it did, McGuffey came away with the ball.
Well, you always want to try to punch, rake, do whatever you can, try to get it out of the opponent's hand, and I'll tell you what, it paid off for Troy Pulaski. Comes away with the golden ticket.
The other nice thing is, not only does it give you a little bit better spot in the postseason, you would hope after the season's come out, as they go into victory formation here to move this out with Philip McEwen. The other thing, Zach, the two losses they have in conference were both heartbreakers. 6-0 to Stowe Rocks with a chance to win it inside 2 minutes and turning the ball over. Losing the ball in the last play to Keystone Oaks. That's the last play. They're not going to have to do another snap. Time is going to wind down, and what a game tonight. Your final score is McGuffey 43 and Wash High 24 as the two teams meet at midfield to shake hands. And I can't say enough about the heart of this Highlander team tonight. They put it all out there, and they've earned 3rd place in the conference, and we'll see where they are going to play and who they're going to play next week. But that'll be it for tonight. The score is 43-24. Back here to wrap things up at the Wash High Stadium on McGuffey Sports Network, powered by Area Sports Upgrade on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
That both qualified for the upcoming WPIAL playoffs. The pairings will be announced tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. Please drive safely on the way home tonight. The Highlanders and the Little Brexleys, thank you for attending.
No problem.
This is Brad Scott saying good night, everyone.
Great. The family owned and operated since 1965. Like almost anyone, you can call a family you can trust. 724-484-7300. McAdoo's County Marine Services. Their business is putting high.
Welcome back here to Wash High Stadium, and the McGuffey Highlanders victorious here for only the 4th time in their history and the 3rd time against the Wash High Prexies by the score of 43-24. It was 21-9 at the half, but in the second half, McGuffey got the opening kickoff, took it right down the field, capped off a 3-yard run by Charles Wagers to make it 20-15. The 2-point conversion was no good, and then McGuffey would again. On their second drive of the half, they would cap that off with a 23-yard run by their fullback Dylan Droboy. That time they did not convert the 2-point conversion again. So I apologize. I'm trying to get these. It was 21 to 16 after the other. So they just tried. I'm sorry. Let me start over again. They got the 3-yard run by Charles Wagers, kicked the extra point. It was good. 21-16 was. I wrote the wrong score. The second time, 23-yard run by Dylan Droboy. 2-point conversion failed. They stayed at 22-21, but that was the first time that McGuffey had the lead during this football game. The 4th quarter, Washington would answer. They would take it down the field, and they would get what would turn out to be the only points of the first half, or the second half rather, but it would give them back the lead. A 20-yard field goal by Blanchette gave them a 24-22 lead, but after that it was all McGuffey. They would get a 25-yard touchdown run by Dylan Droboy. The 2-point conversion was good. That was run in by Philip McEwen off of a fumble play, a block play, but he was able to scamper into the left side of the end zone. That made it 30-24. Then they would get a turnover on Wash High's next possession. A fumble. They would get the ball at the 9. One play took Ethan Deep into the end zone. An extra point made that a score of 30. Finishes 7-3 on the year. They finished 5-2 in the conference, I believe. Yes, because is that correct? Am I wrong?
I'll double check here for you. So the standings is as follows. McGuffey finishes off in the conference 4-2.
They were 4-2. They're 5.
Okay, well that was an update. Okay, so 5-2 overall in the conference, 7-3 overall on the season.
Okay, so yes, and Wash High is 6-4 on the year, and they are 4-3 in the conference. They take 4th. So they will announce the playoff seedings and pairings tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. The WPIL will, and then we'll know where the Highlanders play. There is a shot, depending on where this goes. I would hope that the WPIL does take into consideration the close losses to both Stowe Rocks and Keystone Oaks, right, and how close they were to those two teams, and a performance on the road here tonight where they win by 3 scores at one of their rival states, a quality wash team. But yeah, we'll find out tomorrow, and then either way, we're going to be somewhere next Friday calling it.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if, we could squeak in maybe, just maybe get that home game, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. Looks like we're going to be roadies again this year, going on the road, but as you said, with the Whippy maybe taking into consideration those 2 close losses, I mean, no one edged their rocks the way McGuffey did there this season in that 6-0 loss back in the middle of September. But I wouldn't be surprised if McGuffey could either land the 7 or maybe the 9 seed, is my prediction. And maybe if they can get the 7, at least have one at home. But, could it go the opposite way? They could be the 7 and be on the road. They could be the 9 and, be on the road. So, but I'd like to see them get the 7 and at least get one at home. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Stay tuned or stay up to date with our Twitter handle at McGuffey Sportsnet. We'll try to keep you updated throughout the afternoon with the WPIAL playoff play. So
that was Ethan Dietrich who made that hit. That's okay. I was waiting for that play to come up, and it was Ethan Dietrich came in and forced that late fumble. So number 22 is going to hit. Yeah, we'll all find out tomorrow where it is. But either way, we will be playing next Friday. McGuffey postseason football, exciting time of the year. But tonight, something that doesn't happen often in this stadium. McGuffey victorious over the Washington Prexies by a score of 43-24. They finished 3rd in the Central Conference, and that'll do it for us tonight on the McGuffey Sports Network. Powered by ARH Sports Shop and carried on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. For Rusty, for Zach Waters and Kevin Robinson and Jason Curran, I'm Rusty Pettit saying have a great weekend, everybody, and have a happy and safe Halloween whenever you're trick-or-treating this coming weekend. Take care, everybody.